everybody goes to Anasa attends the funeral on Saturdays. Accra, they are not moon town place. Moon town for you know, pass it on my football, so strong, Badaroma, and that's what you see now. My prayer and about the Ababasumo. Yeah, that's it. So, Peace 104.3, Mediola Michael, and this is entertainment review. Yeah, fast I'm Dr. Kafara. Listen, if I'm a GM lawyer, Canadian Santo say, now I feel which is so tea. Danny Benina, I sit down count. Yes, yeah, that's a bit so tea. Now, and then I am in the next Sunday Dawson, come away, Bedino, a Dawson, baby. But send a Yashe Afinasino. Various departments and other agencies now under Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture no aseno yebese show bia me we say nipa bibiri na 1 year under Mahama 1 year under Mahama yes yeah 1 year under Mahama, but we are dealing specifically with one more you put you in charge of the various agencies and then companies under the tourism, arts and culture ministry no and sana yako minister name so and sakra near baby drew presidency because a chief for kaya say 2020 that when the 2024 election 2024 election NDC promises baby it at Okani in Abuma is almost 41 almost 41 or 43 campaign promises towards the arts and culture and tourism. So it's only fair that Yebetrana Yashe said so far is it so very good or so far is it still a work in progress? It's Yashe near you bako na baby or say Yedea Yeni extra mono na Yedieni Achre. Na womo mo modern so yabo na ba so so mo nya de no yetimi achiro mo say you have to set up because ebre eni ho ma odasani ebre eni ho emma na enawie ye ne Ghana Tourism Development Company CEO Ghana Tourism Development Company CEO and ebedi and komomekai MPP time no I said GTDC $10 million be free or by CSC de ma yenye wo tourism aseni ade ade no o ma mami o o ma mami oh mama me they didn't give me they didn't give me thousand be so free NEIP was a day yeah mama yabe mo atwe proposal tintin afi kra de say I just unim panyini bi oh Ghana yeah mama they chop the thing they not give me some so ama yeni sesika no ekopie won a amofata se de mo na say yetudin kwa na emom sika no ya afanye ne o se de I'm sure said a CEO Ebiana or ya way be of a true document a fact sir Sikan ho na you wait me aboa me di ho komo and somewhere GTDC ni bebrebe me sure say nipa bebre na so no ene kra no mo first time mo tia dey friend GTDC Ghana Tourism Development Company yes ye dwumadie no eso emfaso ni bi ni say ye beboa na educating na ma the so are aware of the various things because I realize from my responsibilities is to say yes problem I face with December price hikes near the adeno with tourism operators near adeno I think they can also help in fixing that thing ene Jebremai na ye Professor Kobi Mensah eba bedin komo Professor Kobi Mensah me can say man appointment no I didn't know him but me tin appointment and I'm ko guru ye is a guru adaroma why ne Professor Kobi Mensah and I'm going to say or associate professor at our University of Ghana Business School na say ye chechi mudia na say when it's about say ye can obi a wonim de our business him say ye manage BB business wise na ye nya mfasode afiri mu die na say we got the right person eti ene ye ne professor eba bedin komo na waboa ma first ya GTDC no de gina homa na ne toso menu die na wo beto ye your achievements bibria NPP listed here. I don't know say na for paper and I say if it were true obeboa me ehu na de toso miensa oba yi die ni wotimi dia toto akwan mu a ebema ye ni daso ni gidi wonu mu say afie de ani ma ye wura me 2026 ekopem say ebesa to aba no na bo hye bibriba NDC share omanu ni nyina especially one tourism art and culture na se no na bo hye na at least emu bebri na no yetimi achieve na afi so no the challenges no ebi ye den because most of the time na na you criticizing the panel na mukasem we na mutimi ye mukasem be fa mutimi fa but ye bisa say what are the challenges dey na dey na esiakwanya ama omu entimi and fulfill it ye dey ashe won say won fulfill some of these things are also important things that you say yetimi dey ya adwene ekoso na yentimi and the hun komo say be ya yen criticizing the pan gidi na zafi e be kwa kudu echi na ni nyina ene ye ne forta aha a piece 104.3 entertainment review bidin eye ola kwaku no sorry it was yesterday was a birthday not today my bad now yebeko studio na mini prof akwa share enkomodidie ase na mesresa so ubeti ni ye na se brebem na se ye beautiful lines no towards the end na also so abia asema opese wo kana say question I want na dey want here say no but I would have wished say nka obe send ODA via our social media handles no so because prof we are obe jay ho akọ yentimi nje ne branding nyina for the whole day it you know obe send all questions our person be say normal want to send as encommodity no cost no obe send my social media handles no so na ebema metimi ebisa amount. It is social media and a piece 104.3 on Facebook, entertainment review, and a YouTube, so any the other platforms. So Professor Kobe Mensah, CEO of Ghana Tourism Development Company. Prof Akwaba. I would say.
Sorry for. I hope it will be all right.
Yeah. Yet you inquiring as a no shaking. I think Commissioner Prof.
Okay, good.
You share that?
Oh no, I think first time I met him.
Sir,
I think.
Yeah, it's possible. Baby, it's possible.
Yeah, you're a very nice guy.
Oh, really?
Fresh boy.
Bro, would mind me to mind with it?
Oh no, it's true.
Really?
Yeah. Very young, energetic personality. I think so. Yeah, good.
Medasi. Medasi. Why did you come? What dryland? What to so so? I'm a former for team foot ruby. I'm a baby. I like that. Okay, yes, Prof. It's yen kompo kakra ni appointment name exactly 1 month. Which month was it? Sorry.
Okay. First of all, just for educational purposes.
Sure.
I think the title is a professor as opposed to as a professor. I think maybe I won't update the site for that. I think I've been full professor for almost about a year plus.
Oh,
so it's not
sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
So sorry because all kind of online, it looks like associate professor.
That's okay. I mean, just for checks. In the ministry is a Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. Yeah, so the name of the ministry usually we flip it to the old one. But
I don't know.
This is a Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. Motka.
No,
Motka. I think there's an emphasis on tourism, culture, and creative arts. Motka. I think there's an emphasis on tourism, culture, and creative arts. And I think there's an emphasis on the culture and creative art especially. I think the creative art especially because under the president Nakumado, creative arts, you know, obviously the tourism had been the, if I should put it, the flagship for the country for a long time. Now, president, the creative arts, you know, we zoom to a level to the extent that even minister no company of creative arts.
Yeah.
And that's I say.
Yeah.
And the emphasis is very important.
It's you know, a Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts.
Moka. Yes.
But first, you know, a Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture.
And culture. That's right. Not creative arts in New York.
Okay, so I remember I said those during that period, no, not the argument was creative arts almost is the same.
Well, definition wise, you could find differences. Now,
okay.
If you were say a name and a brand, a area the same, but nomenclature no. In terms of it's in or a point of emphasis.
Okay.
That's it. Eka arts and eka creative art are the same perhaps, but say a definer there are distinctions. And at the same time, but I see nipana or the entity na another or the human see one. Opedo oma creative art and odzimu. Instead of just saying art, says the creative art and kofuka in marketing, bro, for some your friend Toma, top of mind awareness.
Okay.
In Toma kofu there's a creative art out there then yes another yes yet to me sonumu. That the president ne but I de to one creative art and so wa baso tell my tourism no baso. I mean obviously like the creative art. You put emphasis on the two, the creative and the art, as I say. Send beka art. Eka art, emfa creative number.
Yeah.
But eka creative art as a being then as aba. In the association or a much more stronger. You know, to so make imprint on kofu one as adjunum.
Okay.
Send beka art and question, as I say. Of course, art includes so many other art forms.
Okay.
Literary art, creative art, so many other arts, as I say.
Now, some Bisano was about Abrea appointment.
Yes. I think the specifically my appointment was part of the early ones. You know, I think 28th of January, into almost a year money.
28th of January 2025.
In Pochino.
Let's say 1 year, 1 year dream.
Exactly.
And what the Asha said,
very early.
What could have been the reason? Because a delay kakra.
Well, I'm not sure that there were a list of people that was the appointment. So you wouldn't know whether was a delay another was the early. In the timer, old man started all your appointment, and so you can't really say. Of course, for media reports that wasn't a can my early once, but as to whether there or really. Realistically, practically, no earlier, me sure. Now, obviously, reasons in between YP, I mean to mean president ne but ne Freden ne Timu Power or Onam Dama or human mean to mean kazi. But you can always hazard a guess, and I'm able.
Yeah.
Every time I guess, if you are or you made a auto one can will radio do. The discuss Zama for the development issues and very much so tourism.
Yeah.
So I say tourism school and my former one programs are Legon campus. Sabi wakwechi kakra. In fact, min kantumo ba makare virtual tourism somewhere in 2014, and I'm a student here a project about. Virtual tourism. I mean, tourism on social media spaces, etc. That was the early part of those things. Before we started seeing most of these social media handles, pushing tourism.
That was 2014.
2014, yes. I mean, when I came into the country, I think 2014, and my former program, but from Destination Legon, I don't know if it's an answer that. We do innovations in tourism. In terms of tourism as a destination. Until then, Minister Ajari, very amazing personality.
Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu Ajari.
Exactly.
Yeah, the first minister for tourism and
that is JM1.
JM1. Yeah.
So now Germany, know who there a lot of images about Ghana on Twitter. So Bisane assistant in there, what is happening? Who are these people? And also there's a lecturer at Legon, Professor. That I was a doctor. Kobe Mensah and this. So only see Ghana no inviting. Call I think Moving Pick.
Yeah.
That she was impressed with what we're doing, etc. And be saying this. So what's the end game? So we use the opportunity to tell her what we're doing. And see, perhaps all these things culminated into being asked to step into the shoes to help the country.
Let's say, even before.
I mean,
up to say yes, Mahama 2 Banunano Ekaho. And then they say, Nipebia Asho Modern Bona, we say no, who bought Homodin, our tourism side, and then the business, aspects associated to tourism. It's in a I
mean, to make it on but make it or one of them. But as to Timopoa and Casa, the Saint Ehu.
Timuponi de no nipa we ade de no won de na de kwano dimension de Timuponi dia
if you there amanfo so wa bon mozen en kofu so aye wonze I we hu because they make Ghana so and there omano so 16 regions obi are ye ketekete bi wo baby you might not be privy to that.
True.
That's enti obenda wo boz na you entumi fan ho de bi awe better than obi exactly another age no obi everything academy baby by grace no what boz exactly and
all right. We have a name Professor Kobe Mensah and Edin Komo on na CEO for Ghana Tourism Development Campaign and yedi home komo afi yenko Ghana Tourism Development Company no so prof Domia Kaka obi wana ne first time wo tie GTDC ni mujuma super ne sen.
Okay, now obi beka de GTDC ne mandate and na juma no e beka de ohyezin no mu I say Ghana Tourism Development Company. Now say hwe ne Faribaya 72 na was set up Ghana Tourism Development Company.
Wow, 1972.
Yes. In fact, we're carving out of GTA, Ghana Tourism Authority. And it's actually any set up now, but we're a limited liability or a limited company. And on one of the subventions, subvented entities, or chede, or there, or your nankasa juma, no your nankasa nisika, no your nankasa project. That's it.
Yeah, buy
company.
Name mo so no aye ono anadwuma pe ono anesika ede ebo no ho
no ze zabane so
eso onye iti ho no aban enhia so disika beba ho
abane first camber
mo ana o se mo ye wadwuma pe kwa be fa so nya sika.
That's it.
Amazing.
Time abane or set a business no chedo or share futu or capitalizing no say the 72 Damina Mezamo, Faye Jumane Faye, Scanafabo, Omano in tourism. And so I say, that is how GTDC set empty. Yaka development, or Chade, Ebe Bibima, Impuntu, Widen, Waba. And so I say, Enti GTDC mandate, and although the Impuntu but tourism space, Ghana tourism. Enti 72 Nasha, at the time, no the tourism or Ghana no Azar. Into me kind old kind of sector. Oh yeah, young kind of watchers, but obeying popularity no recent. Nanko for shada ninko tourism ho. Say she juma nanko for yana nanko for shada nanko tourism. Inti abane yana agenda. Se private sector no won't call tourism. On the mamfa company mbra na company no on lead Omano into the tourism space. It's actually GTD. It was almost like a tourist. It had a tourism friend or a tour company side. Oji ahoho. Another ahoho bakronumu.
Ahoho no ebesimu so na mo ma kire mo Ghana ni so.
That's right. Like a tour company, just like other tour companies.
Okay.
Oh, and today will be Equaba Tours.
Yeah, Mekai.
Equaba Tours. So GTDC is that.
Okay.
They were Fred and so car rental.
Okay.
Yeah, the cars man from what do to Kwan. And it will be Pero Kumasa as in tourist.
Yeah.
If you are tourist to be banners or Kumasa, yes, the cars, yes, the mom was a call. They are just car. And now your cruise ship Nazi those days. You know, GTDC was also into restaurant, hotels, Nazi. And that is
those restaurants now one
hospitality. Exactly, hospitality sector. GTDC had stake in hotels, restaurant, cruise boats. In fact, it was one of the biggest tourism entities you find in West Africa.
Amazing.
Yes, 72. Now, over the years, mandate now was a the tourism in Puntu, no, private sector naming, and they've entered into that space. Into this year, no, instead of GTDC in the hotels, a man for Nagasa was his hotel. A man for Nagasa was his restaurant. Now, private sector are going to tours. I actually worked in MNJ Travel and Tours, Mihim Sekaya, Sito.
Yeah.
I was the marketing manager for Sito in 1999.
Okay.
1999-2000. Into younger soprano years in Kofufi Abrochiba. Yeah. Into technically, no GTD is a Jumana Norian. Now, no private sector Nagasa wash him. And that's I say. Into Ebeka, the sector had been very, very competitive. Into increasingly will reduce GTD's influence in the field. And I'm going to another example. GIPC.
Ebacho, so okay, say the involvement of private sector no. As in almost see hotels ne a normal nanka GTDC and Kwan no some years ago no ama a reduce more involvement and more influence
because the market now be very competitive in every market that government used to lead. So private sector never my government ne strength no perform.
Okay.
Because in the private sector is very agile. Often the decisions on chair. Opado yeah we see. Opo scanner opado si hotel we see. Opado si restaurant we see. Conference center we see.
On train parliamentary approval bia.
On train any long decision. Into private sector is very agile and quick.
Okay.
Open the man say nya public sector organization honestly what they mean at in Canada them speed na ne strength no another na hoze no obefom. Into them no work with GTD. So over the years, no strength na perform to the point that in Kofumpo Nyumda was set up in 1972.
Yeah,
I will shock you. Kofi Annan was one of the, is one of our old leaders in GTDC. He headed GTDC sometime.
Really?
Yeah, Kofi Annan.
He was
a head of
one
GTDC.
Time head of GTDC.
Exactly. Yes.
Amazing.
He came to work in the GTDC.
Amazing.
Yes. And that tells you the status of GTDC in the tourism landscape in Ghana. But unfortunately, over the years, as Mekano, now was not perform to the level that in the generation of Krampo, beyond GTDC isn't until recently, when I was appointed because of my media works in the university in Internet. So report no out. Oh, GTDC or Yabaz and Kofa check and send away who. What it is, as I say. And you know, yes, it's been very long in an established organization, but ne ahozina perform papa.
Well, I'm saying now who they perform no what's is so several times. Apart from saying like they say now who they need to say as compared to previous.
Ahozina the make when you cry.
And what do you mean you
cry? So, one, young from the staff strength. Yeah, about just 22, 25.
GTDC
the whole GTDC staff strength about 25. Now, a Jumanka order always na nisikano. Not yet, ma abenedashan inside on staff no company into uncle. In fact, I been in 3 months and I went to West Africa. I was in you after. Now, very importantly, as a business student, you will be a friend revenue handles.
Yeah.
And say, a boko marketer or there, a developed product, and Sana is a market water.
You're correct.
Now, maybe GTDC, I think 2 sites, tourism sites I manage. Asim Manso in a Big Tree or down. That is the only site in a you manage. Maybe apart from that, those 2 sites are a better one more revenue. And a revenue camp where I guess I got tour site. That's a tour site, no. What do 50 cities are? You can imagine how much they can raise. I mean, and when it comes to tour sites, Onyaza hugely lucrative.
Correct.
And it's a company, although lead Ghana into development in tourism, none need 2 revenue points. Asim Manso and a Big Tree or down, which Asim Manso are the most lucrative. I think your guess is as good as mine in terms of financial strength. So these are the only 2 revenue sources. None of your cars, yes, my high. Tourism cars. Maybe in the cars, no, 1.5. I always joke. I always joke the cars is 1.5 because
cars are
my
high.
Yeah.
Obane 1.5.
1.5 for the children. A crew, Juma, a crew, the tire boss, the baby, I know, sis, when they into 1 year. And so we had to, and the CC as I say, impounded 2 new grand point Juma. And we are trying to
say GTDC Nick car across the man rental.
No. So,
wow.
That is why I'm telling you that now was in our before. So, there was no strong revenue generation arm or revenue generation point. I wait to my cadet, or wait to me, and I don't know why as all but all. And at the mandate, I banned action and so on. So that called for immediately, actions that could resuscitate the business.
Me pacho, some kakra na yensi we sudia. Say GTDC adia oba na ebetimi agina so say no na yegina so di nyasika. Eye Asim Manso. Tourist site.
Yes.
And a Big Tree order.
That's it.
Nimi enu pe. It is a nipa ankoho ni anyeje kakra sika bi ama. Na car rental so na a very big part of company no. Oba na car 1.5. 1.5. So you say 0.
So 0. Now that's the only 2 revenue source. Now, when I'm catching the 72 no was set up. And you know what in business you work at assets. Them assets ni now so you the only asset GTDC were on the shares in Accra City Hotel.
Oh,
in Fred and duty free no Fred and airport no. And say in your business and a business student I ordered to the mazi I say what setter was he a juma? Nessa will declare profit. One more people was called dividend. And so I said, wo portion another wo chefan or what them asset in now into so with them 2 businesses, usually business students and other business yereka about revenue handles, although those shares in the assets no account and finally planning because business in between our own declare profits.
Yeah.
And as we undeclared dividend, and as we do when your profit we declare dividend. Now on and what they share staff in. It is such that Sadamiska number no staff salary. And as the bonus wamba at a level or higher because of market forces. Or staff in between a chunk to some point. After that, into Cobium. Don't forget, Asim Manso new revenue.
Yeah.
At the bottom electricity on to me salary.
And I said almost cross somewhat site on also
exactly. Yeah. And then honestly, your friend and arrangement between Aban in a traditional council. The same way with Big Tree, Aban traditional council na offered the district assembly. No?
Yeah. That's it. It's a Kabia Begin or no. Watch a more Bobo Mudin, you know, be our chef.
That's right.
It's naming in Accra never GTDC or
no. Inti some look at it now was an hour before.
We are more than a video. We are our dear Marvel, our than us.
Yes.
Now, say, I want to make 1 year Chiasagakra since the Bena, I mean, it drew some pensoe because you have more achievements be a did my for 2024 Sebi, a binder than no achievement at GTDC. So I said, if you are not material, who can they compare achievement? I'm like, hey, how?
Okay.
It is since the Bena who no science.
I'm America about the information I mean.
Okay.
Me call hono. I understand then our cast by say 8 to say 6. By the time I 8 years new and I'm a call hono. Now make a children work 1.5.
1.5.
And to the cast in Kenya within that period, you know, when you ho.
Now I say ACC ho and I intimate Tracy baby.
According to what I was told by previous leadership in there. Cast in the states, you know, until now the auction out.
Oh,
into auction the cast. And as to the reality of it, and I don't know, but that's the report I got. As I say, that's the report.
It's a state in the determined state. And I say, I lolo ya egui.
So them ne minye. In Kenya they be able follow up and I find out.
I was any Professor Kobe Mensah, Senegal Nadim Komo Peace 104.3 Entertainment Review Jumedian. So na and a shared Ghana Tourism Development Company. You see them here shows wow near Shasen what he say a dear Ghana Tourism Development Company. Na omujuma e show musa so moye. Baby also munyo musika free edi jumano. Almost staff strength me sure ba na what you say na ye komuno prof wadaroma e be okay say meka mebobo answer na wo ba no achievements are ye de eto ye nim say abandada no na the former leader no etimi enya wo me kan okay and we ye GTDC NPP abaya sabi e free so na say mu no omo ade amai say omo achieve e wo GTDC na the can say GTDC in collaboration with Tourism, Art and Culture and the GTA achieved milestone in product development, investment attraction and a digital transformation, contributing to a revenue of $4.8 billion in 2024. They are talking development of sites through the World Bank funded Ghana Tourism Development Projects. There was the upgrade of Kintampo Waterfalls, the Golu receptive facility, and the Bonre Craft Village. I don't know. I know so. I come with my own.
Okay. Every preamble.
Yeah.
Can a preamble be asked? GTDC in collaboration with Nsasase. And you are not able to decouple which part was GTDC, which part of the broader ministry. As far as I know, the ministry was, or the ministry Onya World Bank Sikabi.
Yeah, $40 million.
Yeah, for the tourism sector.
Yeah.
And that was a year project. As to allocation, I wasn't my GTDC in the Nejumo. It is not clear cut. And it is a preamble now. So what kind of preamble is a GTDC they different?
Was it in collaboration?
That's right. That's right. I can't really attest to that fact. But as far as I know, Bonre is not under our jurisdiction. I mean GTDC supervision. True. And neither is
Kintampo.
Nina any stake in terms of Yankasa Yane oversight, So maybe they would need clarity. But I suspect there, the Ministry of Tourism, this assistant from World Bank, maybe GTDC or supervise, but GTDC in achievement. Unless maybe you see clarity from
because based on enchechemu ya odi amayi say GTDC na ye na dwuma pe ono anisika it is a GTDC name ministry ni collaboration bia na ebi ankanti asemu no omo disika bi na akohyem anase omumum na cost sa World Bank fund no a ministry no but if it's not like that then GTDC needs a chefa bia or achievement.
I don't think so. Maybe say the ministry ni also na agencies near 13 into ebia say we for GTDC okay for them scale for question room na mfanya GTDC ni ska perhaps there could be arrangement okay no so room for waji entry year and see be them percent and I'm about because GTDC
because musical
exactly but the arrangement in new them. And it could be there broader ministry needs ka fee World Bank maybe work at GTDC supervise and other only different but the statement in a clear cut.
Now, is it also the case? Is it the plan that's a ministry a year project via GTDC team supervising?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
okay,
all the agencies it's a ministry now implementing agency or a policy oriented ministry and to say ministry ni be bibia or zimma agencies to to act to actualize it or to execute it. And it is possible that GTDC will supervise project to be under the ministry but there is no concrete statement there GTDC
that project Okay, there are supposed to be more. See, GTDC launched innovative digital platforms to improve the sector's efficiency and global visibility. Pacho, what platform is that?
About digital, what is na?
Pacho, what's a digital platform?
So
platforms, forgive me.
So as an academic, I'm sure there and kind of nina specific.
To be a platform, needing
now go be with the damn platform, but. I'm sorry, maybe I mean who platform there.
To buy who platform be and marketing.
If there is any platform, I only create, but there is no platform as
amazing.
What I know I told you I've been in the tourism sector.
True.
Abra, only a GTA of
Ghana Tourism Authority. Yeah.
Olonche, visit Ghana. I was there.
Yes.
Because Oba campus, me a program me invited, and when they were launching Visit Ghana, they invited me. Visit Ghana, as far as minimum, was under GTA. Now we're launching. Of course, GTDC as part of the agency could be part of it. But then GTDC and CASA had a digital platform.
Sir.
No. The only one I knew was a website. Organization website.
Okay.
That was there, gtdc.com, but I have never seen any digital platform.
Innovative digital platform.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and the next achievement, under the Ghana Tourism Marketplace, there was an online platform for booking tours, accommodation, and transport through Accra by night.
But these are things that we have developed.
But so any achievement before you came?
No. In fact, my first from February to April, these are things that I did, developed concept that I developed immediately, and now we've deployed. And to say, what the marketplace? There is no way anybody can associate marketplace with the old regime. No. And they launch a Ghana Tourism Marketplace. You launch Ghana Tourism Investment Platform. They launch Accra by night. And this will be a model when they develop. And I'm sorry, the record is straight. I wait to my check online.
Because me Accra by night, no criminal last year
but yeah.
And I remember I saw videos of the tour bus be about 49 in them crew.
That's right, yeah. Minister launching in April.
All right, yet also. The next one is see tourism.
No.
The name that has changed.
Okay, so wait. Let me clarify a point.
Okay.
So when you say Accra by night, it's a course school Legona in him. That word. Ochede F4 call VC no hona. Ejina why ehunkran. Right?
Yeah.
As pretty as it is. I don't know whether you're a student at Legon. And it's a course school Legona Obianyim Accra by night. You go there, you appreciate. And as I say, there is no Accra by night as a tour project and as a tour product in our tourism marketplace. No.
So let me ask this question then.
Maybe, so
there
okay.
isn't.
Open so.
So the Accra by night.
Yes.
Was the concept?
Yes.
Was to use the bus, the tour bus to tour Accra, right?
That's right.
That's the Accra by night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was there, Jerome.
No.
It was.
No. You can ask anybody in the sector. The tour bus, the GTA tour bus, was brought for the sector to use for tours, and that is regular tours, not a night tour. It has never been there. The name Accra by night is used by Legon students to depict Seko Jinahwaihu. That's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
But there wasn't any concept of a night tour in Accra until we came.
So essentially,
So
no. I'm saying that because there was, I think, I was sitting in Olen's chair when I was co-hosting. We now have a discussion, Bisa, where it was a tour guide. So maybe who the tour in the evening, which I mean, said last year we launched here. Madam Jifa Blagoma, she was launching na. And my argument was that, so over Kaya remind me if I'm wrong. My argument was that I don't remember say the other day, and then there was a whole debate about it where they said it was. So I'm coming. I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm asking that probably it means that Sa tour bus was there, but they were not touring at night. But then they used to tour.
Okay, so let me help out. Mekai, I don't know, the Ghana Investment Promotion man, the Power Grant, was it Grant?
Simon.
No. Before under Kufuor administration, no. The
Fifi.
Yes.
Fifi Grant.
I remember himself and Mr. Kwesi Agyeman. And I think every Christmas before December, they did that thing, that bus, in the daytime, touring Accra just to alert people about events, Basso and all that. But it wasn't by night. Because I actually wanted to be part, but but it was in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's a normal tour. So
Yes.
what I'm saying is that you have internet in front of you. Check. At what date did we launch Accra by night? Or you check all the Accra by night images that you have on social
Ghana
media.
Investment Promotion Center. Yeah, thank
Have a
you.
look.
So
Okay,
the
see.
difference is that the tour bus was there, the tour bus was being used, but at the time they used to tour during the day. And then Accra by night came, and now there's the tour in the evening where we have people in the bars where we
Yeah,
tour
but the
Ghana
concept
in
of
the
tour is
evening.
daily. I mean,
Yeah, it's in the
there.
day.
Yeah.
All right. And then to answer now, Yambo achievements now, Yamwa Listia Man, so now Yamko also so.
By the way, where did
Yes,
you
sir.
get this achievement from?
Oh, don't worry.
Because none of them seems to be right.
So none of them. Okay, they are kind of movie and okay, so Yanko Ghana Tourism Investment Platform. So almost say they design a platform to attract investment into the tourism sector.
That's what I did. I mean, it's
That's
part
your-
of the
your-
GTM. Yes.
Wow.
So we did a GTIP and GTM just this April, and then we launched it, and now we are actually getting the stakeholders onboarding.
Almost say there was a $10 million financial support that was launched through the GTDP. I don't know what's the GTDP.
It's the Ghana Tourism Development, I think, plan, which was the money in Ghana wasn't my ministry. No? You remember I told you is it a World Bank facility?
Yeah, the Tourism Development Fund.
Called the GTDP. Yeah.
Oh. Hey. 80. Also, there was a $10 million financial support for SMEs that was launched through the GTDP. And I make us a But these are the achievements that.
So
the
I didn't say there. They mean 10 million fund in what they GTIP. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
What is a Ghana Tourism Investment Platform?
Patron.
Hey, really?
We know almost a SME support fund.
Yeah, but was it Abazi?
Yeah, the ma SMEs are war under tourism.
See, well, evidence of what SMEs why
there be.
So,
and almost so
how do you count a fund getting as an achievement?
That's a good question.
Getting a fund is not an achievement. It's about what the fund was used for. And it was here about the GTIP, Ghana Tourism Investment Platform.
Patron.
That's what we just did. And they launched GTIP.
Hey.
Into there be information more. I'm surprised.
And yes, and yes, ma. Let me give you.
Let me give you.
Let me give
you the report of GTIP. It's on my phone. Let me give you now. Yes. Go ahead.
What's my report to be?
Name evidence of GTIP.
Okay.
What do you call it? So we launched GTIP. Let me just have a look. When was it launched?
Prof, Anna, ube pesa ube mama kayama.
Okay, can.
No, media if.
No. I say so. So the launch of GTIP refers to Ghana Tourism Investment Platform, agita to launched by the Ghana Tourism Development Company in late 2025. Consider one achievement.
In late 2025.
Yes. Consider one achievement. It's online, so you can check.
Prof.
And I developed it. I developed the concept from the beginning to the launch. And these were even built by my students. It's one knows you have internet with it, so you can check.
Prof.
Bachenya.
Wadaruma. Let's say, apart from 1.5 cars, any asin, a friend is saying, asin manso tour site, and a big tree at Dano. This when Kwane normal betuye.
There is nothing there. Then some catch you there. Even start salary, 3 months wasn't paid.
We need IE from the previous CEO.
Do you want to call him? Call him.
Yes, Ola, if you can.
Call him and let him. If he would answer, you call him and let him be on the phone.
Because I am
whether he would want to do that.
There was some form of handing over from that side to you. Probably.
What were they handing over?
Exactly. So I'm here wondering if they were able to, if there's this information of what they have done, and then you that took over from them, you are saying that no, all these things, some of them are very ambiguous to,
What is ambiguous? There's nothing ambiguous. I'm saying that they don't exist.
Hey.
So who lied? Then Ola,
you're in Ghana. You have access to internet.
Ola, where did you access this? You're kind of saying achievements, because if we have the whole CEO of Ghana Development Tourism telling us to say
no, Ghana Tourism Development Company, please.
Yes, Ghana Tourism Development.
Mindful of, because there's public listening.
Right. So Ghana Tourism Development, right? If we authority, authority
Tourism Development Company.
Ghana Tourism Development Company, right? So if we have all these achievements listed, and Ola, maybe you need to tell us how you got it. Was it on a website?
That's what I was
it from an individual? Because then it's serious. Say and all these things, if published, should be. I'm coming, please. All these things, if published, should be sanctioned by the boss or the CEO of the development company.
Mr. Kojoenchi.
Yeah, and to say if we have all these achievements that they claim right now, I don't know if I can believe because you are also saying
Kojoenchi because I'm kind baby on.
And I make us say if
or not the former boss before
I make us me use if because me not sure. Ebi so no be na publish na no la wo de chain source na si say you baby atem your best because
to me the source doesn't matter as much as getting somebody to either disprove or
approve. So if we know the source,
it's so weird.
No, if we know the source, now you say if we Ghana Tourism Development
Corporation. It means that I was saying to me picking all the agencies, any whatever, any of achievement I'm patching about. I'll make a money to her. Now, for your friend, Momo Jig, I couldn't free. So you say, when I see the to her, when I'm a Toyana. If not, then yet Hana, you know, your host thinking, say, some of the numbers now, it's actually what is on the ground. What you are saying? Because one of the videos I think that I have seen in recent times. One of the videos I've seen in recent times, I know, so I am a dad in Kakra. I even spoke about it.
Hold on, Meba. Tobo Mami, Meba. Dog, Meba, a mamu and temper with Prof. It's, me catch and say, cleaning this for dog, Fabra. Yes, farmer dog. Na, you know, and check we know for now. Okay, we are and we rearrange. Okay. As an movement,
yes.
This strategy.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
So
tell you,
one of because I deal with a very serious conversation I have, mind you, we have been with the government for 8 years. I don't know at what point I be more they were sworn in almost 30 but I don't think say it will be less than 7 years. So if 7 years nimuno. We are here and the achievements, the person that took over is saying, say, it is non-existent. Guess what? Now, say, na Madam Juliet Asante, Ekotna, another channel, so no one say, or starting, Adebia Oye last minute, which is $100 million from the Afri-Exim Bank, and it was at the verge of happening.
Materializing. And
now, call, as in like now buying free. So, and my conversation was, nipa na obeje usit ni free hono and I said and Roma will transition more no. Did you not know about this kind of deal? They were supposed to continue or even fast track it to ensure say baby I work can kusino ebekoso. And if today in this same creative arts sector there is another conversation, somebody saying say this is our achievement. I said the person I hand you over has no idea of this achievement. Actually say I say a food trobina you who and I see a 10 and they say, oh, the tourism. So I honestly need somebody from that office at the time to come and either affirm or disprove because this is too
weird. All right, Tilly, may I say? So let me yeah, fair kojo.
And he's
willing to talk. Yeah, me too.
The entire Mr. Young friend is saying, also, okay, kojo, not the deputy, no black coffee, okay.
And then talk about
and most of these things we're discussing were issues that Black Coffee Ankasa, the deputy, raising as things that are happening in the office, the entire amount Black Coffee crime or losing the appointment and also resigning. Then,
that time.
Important say, you do could be better line issue. One Ankasa, obey trim. No money in Casa, because so two quantity to come here.
So dog, that one is being worked on. He was listening. He on one ask what percent or clarify.
We are not feeling a boom. And that's what has never to say be a hacker. And I see a money in Casa. Casa we are then I feel you don't be a then common about
all right,
that was it. For 7 years in office and nothing happened. I mean,
over Casa, 1.5 cars. You're very cheap, baby. Cars.
Because my car said no Black Coffee crown and goes and to come Black Coffee crown say car is so we use to see you need the now confuse. I couldn't feel.
See you need the cars in
the cars couldn't feel. That was from some of the allegations are Black Coffee crown at that time. What I said. So we need to know how.
No, but for me, for a tourism company, say mo ye adwuma pe musika na say atete apansam say ya.
I also know
it is not fair to us.
Michael, I also know say in between time we take some time now dog by way of announcement and information could you say or highway so your man 10 minutes he will call back 18 pacho your man 10 minutes but before then no yen to aso na yen fan channel say holding on with more comments near then so you need 10 minutes now then no about boy me at and no ma see how things actually went so prof me samba so adaroma yes me da see brain so netino ye wie hon achievement say ya flag on say ono am chechire mu na mo source no so this the producers what they did was to just search for achievements of NPP at the GTDC and this is what was given us. Yes, by online searches.
Now, what search online? Search information online. There are dates. What check dates now?
Yes. It's what we did. We have GTDC under Mahama 1. And on achievements were Asani about GTDC under Akufo-Addo 2017 to 2024. And also so and sana yaba GTDC under Mahama 2 current so and no kakra why no
inti say exhaust information echo GTDC under Mahama 2 what does it say the achievement
okay so the hona na ka me pese yeko ba wa boy the encontreko or say GTDC under Mahama 2 2025 to now. Also, the GTDC has achieved a significant milestone recently, primarily through digital transformation, including the launch of Ghana Tourism Marketplace, the GTM.
And see the no previous administration achievement. Now read the next one.
And at the Ghana Tourism Investment Platform,
GTIP. GTIP. Previous administration achievement.
Boosting Accra by night tours and also creating verifiable data for investment through the 24-hour economy.
So, the last administration achievement. So the person on share online knows information more. And now, so every student can remember the 0 Yeah, because research now because say a gather data. We have something called data mining. And mining data in your Excel sheet, on my source, on my date, or my metadata, metadata. So you can actually, we have what we call data cleaning or data cleansing. You
have to cleanse it,
to make sure that you have properly categorized it. Also, then categorize 2025 achievement. And government OWE 2024.
Nabio, a government OWE 2024 achievement in that's where the
GTIP come.
Yes,
come. And I mentioned a Ghana marketplace at the come. At the Kintampo. Instead of maybe out there, what's then yena achievement 2025 or 2024 unless the Obakara or a continuation. But if could you not get over phone that be Sunday or the any digitalization project to be the jam?
Okay.
Maybe I know files I can say. In fact, why a printout of a very big document? Okay, Fred, Tema, golf course, friend, what's the name? Center of the World Golf Course. In a document, some other projects they wanted to do. And with them, artwork, say a project, apart from architecture, what they call the visual stuff. Very, very huge document. So I said that in this day and age, how many of these documents can you carry with you for investment summits? And even if you want to go and tell somebody there, oh, Ghana is beautiful, we have these places you can invest in. As one in America. There's no evidence. And you couldn't have these things in your bag. So I spoke to the staff and I said that digitalization would be the way to go. If you look at any reconceptualized mandate, I broke the mandate of GTDC into 4. All right, innovation and for the technology innovation in for the tourism sector is 1. The human capital is 2. All right, so from the onset, the idea was that because when we get to the GTDC in this strength now before.
Yeah.
So I was looking at how possibly can I achieve my goals with that present day GTDC.
Okay.
In terms of capacity. Right?
Okay.
So I felt that digital platforms would be easier because the Minister Ticket Investment Summit, I can create a digital platform, upload all the investable tourism areas in Ghana on that platform, and use what we call search engine marketing or search engine optimization to push into the consciousness of the global tourism investor.
Okay.
By that, they will be exposed to it, and they can start engaging us to have a conversation. If I do Ghana Tourism Marketplace, which is GTM, what we have started, I can put all the sectors on the platform into creative article or shop order, Echo GTM. You have a computer in front of you, check gtm.com.gh.
Okay.
There's a shop there. You're on board all gtm.com.gh. You're on board all the people in creative space. Say artifact and a bead now. Yeah. You can go and set up your shop there, and with that, Metu may promote online using search engine marketing to push it. So the behavior of the tourist now is that what do you do first? You go online, isn't it?
Best search online.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you search, because of our search engine strategy, we want to push Ghana to the top of the search. And immediately you see Ghana Tourism Marketplace, you click on it. And that's why we use that word, Ghana Tourism Marketplace. It's deliberate. That's right. It's deliberate.
Okay, so we are on the site now.
The GTIP is also deliberate. It's called investingtourism.org, right? Invest in tourism. It's call to action. And to say, we can give visibility to our tour packages in Ghana. Immediately, you can go there and buy, let's say, Kwame Nkrumah tickets. You want to go to Kwame Nkrumah Museum, you can buy your ticket on the marketplace. You want to go to Ole's program, you can buy event ticket. You want to go to National Theatre, you can buy a ticket there. You want to go to museum, you can buy a ticket there.
Okay.
All right. So these are deliberate strategies. Look, by April, I've developed the project. The other product. By June, July, we're already launching. Nobody can lay claim the one yet. To the extent that you say there, as a Ghana Tourism Development Plan needs to carry a digital product. I'm sorry.
Okay, so as we are waiting for the former CEO reactions, Prof, can you help us? Go through 1 year what you have been able to do to change the situation at the GTDC, Wadaroma.
Okay, so as I said, the challenge is enormous, and so you have to have a very innovative ways of doing it. One, to America there, we're supposed to bring or help bring investment in the tourism space. GTDC no longer has that capacity. So what do? We set up a platform to enlist or profile all the tourism spaces in the country that needs investment. And so we are trying to profile all the 261 districts.
261 districts?
Yeah, onto the platform.
Okay.
Currently, we have, I think, about 15 profiles, if you check. Right, we have about 15 profiles. This is because, as I mentioned to you, even the daily operational cash is difficult. So we have to be selective and we have to work with entities. For the district to be, sometimes the people in the community, maybe a certain figure, and I'll give you a typical example, Galosota. Professor Wosonu himself facilitated our going to Galosota. You can find it there. It's one of the profiles. All right.
Okay.
So we go there, we take photos, we take videos, drone shots, etc. and we'll come and profile it on the platform. So when you go to Galosita, for example, we give you the place, what it is. We tell you the historic significance. We tell you the infrastructure update. We give you infrastructure update. So, for example, before we set off, we set the coordinates. And from Accra to that particular place, what's the distance? Is it tarred or untarred? Right? So if you look at Galosita, for example, you can see here, right? So it says development status, undeveloped, right? Topography of the place is flat terrain. Approval, 4th November. Then we give you heritage significance because it's tourism. Anybody who wants to invest in the place, we want to look at potential of return, right? Yeah. So we have to tell you the heritage significance, cultural festival. These indicatives actually give you the market size or how lucrative that particular is as a market, right?
Okay.
And then we tell you infrastructure update, electricity available, internet available, regular water available. Then we give you alternatives, fresh water, borehole, etc. Trunk roads, all right, bitumen asphalt, 136 kilometers. Town roads, that is when you get to the place, the roads within the space, gravel chippings, 3 kilometers. And then access road, rough road, 1.9. Why are these important? We want to know how many kilometers of tourism roads are asphalt or not. And so if you want to invest in a particular place, you want to have these updates so that you can tell the significance of work to be done for your investment in Sayase. Now, when you have this information, you can then engage us and then say, I'm interested in destination A or destination B, all right? And we'll give you an idea of what are some of the investment things that you can do there, right? So that you know that at least if you invest, this is what you're going to do. So this is the video. So you have the video, and I will tell you, the video tells you what could be done. Galosita is a mangrove area, so you can use it for carbon offsetting, which is eco-financing.
Okay.
And all these ideas, we put it on the platform to sort of so that as I probably do to invest anything there, this and that you can do there to make your money back. And
Obi Kranso Peso Corners has an idea of how the place looks like.
Of course.
And the type of car crowd.
That's right. So we have cross per person data. No? Into the to investment platform. No, there's a short video of about 45 seconds. It have to marketplace. Marketplace only for consumer market, if I should put it. Into one of the work spaces. So when you look at the video on the marketplace, that gives you idea of going to tour there.
Okay.
When we have it on the investment platform, on the extended one, that is for those who want to invest.
Okay.
There is also about Ebia Olai Pedesi Hotel, all right, and then you want to look for joint ventureship. We'll profile your hotel, where you've gotten to, and then start looking for investors for you, right? So you can see.
Pay investors.
That's correct.
Wow.
That's correct. So you can see one here in Ofred and Ebri. This man wants to, this is his hotel, and he's looking for joint venture, right? So we went to profile, and then we say that this is where he's gotten to. On here will be more on Juma. Then we'll start promoting it. So we promote this through our diaspora office,
okay,
with the diaspora networks, you know, with the mission, the foreign missions.
So all these just by accident, that's when kill the office
exactly,
and work together on this one.
Absolutely. So we kill the Asia.
Okay.
So when we are done up to some point, we'll distribute it through KOD's office to the diaspora spaces through foreign mission, that is foreign affairs.
Okay.
So when we are compiled everything, in almost all our missions will be playing these videos.
Wow.
In their respective
countries,
all right. We are pushing it through the dean of the foreign mission, the dean of diplomatic corps, all right, the Suriname, Asian. So we are going to push it through the various high commissioners and high commissions and embassies.
And the purpose is to attract people and investors
to
these areas.
That's correct.
Wow.
And then also using that to go to breakfast shows and breakfast programs like what Daily Graphic does.
Okay.
Stanbic. We have a meeting next week to go and meet them, see how we can plug ourselves in their event. There's also Kowu Businessmen.
Yeah, is it called Business Summit or
Forum coming on,
yeah,
which we want to register. So we project on the big screen for you, and we tell you each of these spaces the investment. So you can imagine having 261 districts all listed here. That is crucial data, and that's why when you saw the data there, I was surprised who said that the data was for. So you can imagine the kind of data available. These are live. We give you we can give you a what we call dashboard, right? When you click on the report, it aggregates the distances. Now with Tumaka, actually we have 285 kilometer roads or 3,000 whatever kilometer roads leading to tourist sites that are untarred, right? And those that are tarred. We can give you internet availability, percentage of internet availability. And those reports we just issued. In fact, I have a board meeting this week, and that's the report I'm sending to my board, right? So I'll give you a typical example for you to see. So this is the report that we just generated for GTIP.
Yeah, Abisafo wuti piece 104.3 entertainment review na ugusua wuti and ye Ghana Tourism Development Company for aiding komo na penyipa oda ekuna no anase dwumakuna no Professor Kobi Mensah me sure so ne na sha say dia banano wati no ma see na baby ayedru na ye hwe enoma wono so baaye watimi de atoto akwan mu ama Ghana Tourism Development Company nti eno ena wasugua uti Prof Badalma yetu aso na yehwe enoma waye so far ewo office na wabobo bisu nti Badalma yetu aso.
Okay, so that was a bit about investment platform. And as I said, Echo.
Okay, these are all projects that you are doing, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm at the website, and the project, when you go to the project, the page doesn't seem.
Which website is
that's the Muhara.
GTM. No. It's gtm.com.gh.
Okay, so please help me. This GTM. One is what?
Okay, I have gtm.com.gh.
This is the company website. This is not our product.
Okay.
Website. This is the company website.
Okay.
Because maybe gtm.com.gh.
Yeah, gtm.com.gh.
Yes.
So that's where the onboarding of the vendors in the world.
The market website.
Only a marketplace.
Company website is different from a marketplace.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is a company website.
Okay.
About GTDs itself.
Okay.
But marketplace in here today,
okay.
So that's different.
Okay.
So that's gtm.com.gh.
Okay.
And then the investment platform where the investors can go to know where to invest in Ghana.
Okay.
Honestly, another one.
My question can say because GTDC is the mother company. I was hoping when you go to your project, it will also feature there as some of the at the website as some of the projects you are doing.
Okay. So there's a link to what we call the product brochure. I don't know how much you know about branding, but you see, there's what we call.
I'm a branding expert.
Okay, so there's what we call branded house and house of brands. You try to differentiate the company's information from the product and services in order that you can emphasize on the product and services in your marketing approach. So that's why it's deliberate. We don't have it under the GTDC.
Okay.
But there's a brochure on the GTDC website that actually talks about our product and services.
I get you.
Yeah.
But Prof, okay. If you visit my company is Media Excel. Okay. So the Media Excel has got a big website as a company. And then within the website, if you come there, we have projects. Our project outlines all the artists that the company is working with. And so if you go there, if you click on Kofi Sapong, it will take you to his website straight as an individual artist.
As a link, yeah.
As a link. All the artists that we are working with, they are on the link now. So, and we are doing that because the artists are all under the company. We are trying to see maybe you company to also market the individual artist brands now So I'm saying, say, GTDC is a big thing. That is Ghana.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
But I'm saying, say, project now. And I love the website. But I'm saying, say, ABA, I was actually say ABA now per development, ABA now Nippon so updating. ABA Nippon on your update now.
We have it.
But I was hoping to say,
no, Doc, to say the work cannot say what that.
We have it. That's what I'm saying. See, Ghana Tourism Marketplace.
It's there. The marketplace is there.
But I'm saying that.
Or say our website in so to be a bell link you too.
But what I'm saying is that what do you read more? You can see what the marketplace does. Right? But I'm saying that.
We are now
Prof from the minute they tell me say this is GTDC. This is a mother website, Ghana. Under it, no quick links now. They have home, they have about, they have project, they have news, they have contact. That's on the GTDC main order. Okay. When you click on the home, everything about GTDC comes.
Okay.
Maybe about whatever they are doing. Oko about what the GTDC maybe also about. But when you go on projects, it's empty page.
No, this project, this is product and services. This is it. You have fleet pool management. Wait, just a minute. You have a look. You have fleet pool management. You have Ghana Tourism Marketplace here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have the
marketplace is a beautiful idea.
No, but no, I'm not talking about idea. The point that you made that is not there. That's what I'm showing you. It's there. GTDC.gov.gh.
All right, Doc. Madam,
.gov.gh is there.
Mr. Kojenchi has joined us.
We'll come back to it.
Mr. Kojenchi has joined here.
Okay.
It's Menka for say we are still on the achievements of GTDC under Professor Kobe Mensah. Now for now, Yenko Mr. Kojenchi. Bravo do.
Hola.
Yeah, right, Boko there. Yes, now, but your baby, I'll book there. Say we are okay.
I'm not doing with a punch of the yeah, and we'll call them up. Then I'm going to grab my bank and I'm going to do page now.
No, correct.
No,
it's okay. It's in order because when I'm highways now, UTT Quara na Samaba. But near per se, you didn't come over Fiafa GTDC, na owner, CEO, and things till 2024 ending, right? So, who Juma 2024, yeah?
Me patroni.
Okay. It's in here, share. What now for how long? Is it for the whole 8 years?
Let's start at 7 in total, 6 and 9.
Okay, it's first and second term in you were still there.
For that money.
Nice one. Now, near share achievement, for all that 7 years, Juma Suben Pana, a course who GTDC free say. New CEO, Amaya, who say, and so taking over, no, not. Cars are more 1.5 and tourist sites are more managing asing for su and the big tree adano and also so and it is no mommy and some we pay anybody na multimedia sika free eboa and I said ye juma cost our GTDC na be so no na ye staff for 3 months. Staff is so bro 25 but near into a muka best 3 months and actually so because yes you are online ko check GTDC achievement under NPP no ya can no money be baby ha from for cross so HS no money be wa enyam na mo ye on na babe ti wadama we dey improve mu dey fa che we betimi akaye normal as CEO of GTDC e bi amutimi toto akwan mu ansa na mo free office.
Let me dance not Michia with you for so again. Michia Pro for not as our knowledge to be also. I'm saying,
yeah, Cosianes was so Christopher, Yayaboa, had till a clear Nipansua.
Only Michia before Madame.
Joseph.
Prof, I didn't want my young me quanka, no manesa. Yes, Sanka, Jack, sister. By also in the Swadim, not a more fine way you Juma, or many years in the SSF. You said you think I doubt how could you are. That's what you make up. Back on the yeah. When I have cast, medium saying to wake up, I have said, baby, a tossing woman. I say, you see our Wakika. Meanwhile, we are going to meet Yano and rest and not eventually. That's our baby. Piece of some neck will last into the former friend and the car, it's because I don't have a way. So, John Consom.
Okay.
My name was kind of idea, eating none, and then no common community in the now. Young bar, then GTDC. And the tunnel, Sadio Palace problems. The thing we are number 2. Leadership is about solving problems. Also, I say, no money and something a year Hojima. Lady kind, cemetery, I see Maso.
No, and no mammy, son, ye ja like ye jaman or better, ye
jaman or better.
Yes, I will bet me.
No, I said, everybody, they want to the Manisha field.
Okay.
Whenever they must know, first of all, Jesus name here, so they buy it. Now, ya from GTDC free a famous. Massimas, the account. And none of my time could never a thing, a penny, a penny, any cat, and common, any chop, having your mother, yes, a finish, seeing the son of Mamma, I see a sign down the image. Not a chap answer. It's just your woman now, she can't even see a famous mammy by it. If you are singing now, and I almost family free honor. Never 3,000 Ghana cities.
Ah,
4,000 Ghana.
3,000.
Revenue no free honor start time my on my records. And the toy. And Sana, your pound in free honor. On my pound and not yet make a near buyer. Not GTD, not as him as main share yourself. Me, any team. And I bet I choke the net and animal traffic. That's why I they are seeing actually almost I demand any of which you may be. And any of which may be. Peace and same answer. As you say, that same answer. Or shall same answer fight in now. Don't now memory in Kaprana is about one of the most organized sites in the country that we left. One of the most organized, the cleanest. Yama, Yageno. Stories are here from Hamas, me, young for 10 years. Now we are saying, also, and a bit at least I'm not going to be free from what I left. Sikai Jana same as account was about 330 or 350,000 Ghana cedis.
Before I move here, Abem.
At the time, I minister Abem.
What's it Sikania saying? Bravo, hold on for me. Yeah, more figure no should be na yetro. What's it Mujes Casen or Asemas account?
Over 300,000. Between 333, the exact number is not in my head.
Okay.
But that's how much we left in the account. I have evidence of that.
Wow, over 300,000. Okay.
Where are same answer? Okay. And I can only have a same answer of the story. Say, I am the international entry on some of them.
Okay.
But let's know the fact that I can make any and some.
Yeah.
And I can have to jump on some also.
Yeah.
And I know you know Casa Muji too. And I'm boy and you know me now. And yeah, and I make a same answer. I present it to my public friend. Number 2, I say big tree.
Big tree.
Yeah, but and also so my atom is saying what you need to be. Not you are not that say. No, beyond call. It must be operating crowd. And also, your call, Manso, my hero, a papa, Johnny Mukasa, and also so. In Fiebe, the moment under the mine. If you make a tragedy, but a knock over also so, you see, maybe I must send you. My official report, I'm sending my mini up. Me handing over news no. The PowerPoint I'm here, not sending me now.
Okay.
I am now watching movie. I did it with photos of the before and after. Never 2 years. And also so how do my age, I say, you know, they are coming say come to me, I organize it because the year will be a CS for me and I generate this job. In fact, I cried here, but I expect a better muscle. I remember when I here. The attachments young and boy, but your third one again.
I cars are Mudima rental or say Muja 1.5.
Car, the more rental, but Chinese not send a PowerPoint amount before to some out. Let me buy them, pass the 3 years. I mean, now, pass some not at the tea asset, no need you. Your customers want some rent people. Staff and the tea no more rented cars now. They buy a second of a son could be a menu beard. They are still there today and they will testify. Cars in the trade problems are near work. Maybe 1 year, and they go to Japan Motors and they negotiate. Where the old fleet are and your papa, and the new cars without patrol years. And then in Juma. And then in 1 year, we pay for the cars in 1 year. 1 year near Cherry, and they bear a GTDC property. 1 year, the latter part of the mistake, and about accident, very terrible accident, is some of your assignment. Now, maybe drive an infant HL, and about who say you have to write it off. You know, I can for the age, cars require maintenance, they are working. 1.5 when they are apart from official car, no, deputy use one as we jam. There's a VS and I mean, use one problem, engineer break it down, which just has to be fixed. And now, because the ministry of money, official vehicle being assigned to GTDC, let's have that so cut off and even major evidence, no say, near 1 year or 20 minutes after the matter, wants to that trust.
Ajago me nyina okakra yemfa we no enkwadwere mu yi o say woni Japan Motors for no baba ni sika se mu ma omotimi ma 3 Nissan petrol cars and brand new ones tier rubber and within 1 year obo adwumaden timiri twa ni nyina free ho but unfortunately no bakunya accident but was it beyond repairs the accident
It was beyond repair. So they Danny you put your car. So they
oh, okay.
You have to go for write-off and then insurance name.
Okay. Na Abeka mienu.
And Abeka mienu, but I want to see her.
Na mienu no.
You said to see how you feel with it. I'm not ministry on it.
But my brother office in the na mienu ni nyina hooding.
Ani wadaro.
Na kasi a year bena mutimi secure those 3 cars no.
I think we got them, if I remember clearly, I need to confirm the records. I'm not sure highly enough. I think in 2019, I need to be sure.
Say Matuase. That's a 2019 crane. By the time I moved through, there's a cars no were about 5 years old.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Okay. Eti no a response to the cars issue. Say kono o catch and ujano cars 2. We said they were in good condition. Okay. About your DMB and obetimi akai as per achievements uja mano.
I say, let me show you the kakra. I talk about the rest. GTDC. Sorry, I'm minimum to say many MSD car. GTDC is self-sustaining negligence. Then you're subvented. You're buying the chair for their salaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to find the money to pay yourself, your staff, your salaries, any staff levels are able to what we left really didn't change much. Then, because we are solely dependent on your revenues, which we're taking from your investment in or Accra City Hotel, any district. And now, yes, we said that in COVID.
2020.
We were one of the key people to be strict. Accra City Hotel, year 2, I think almost 3 years, no one's revenue problem. And yes, almost say, that's going to be
because GTDC was shares.
Our revenues coming from the airport completely.
Yeah, but maybe I just my team for TRC the Accra City Hotel no. It's because more shares room and I say
it was shares
it you know say too much be affecting me. That's what you are trying to say.
Revenue
Good.
That time we are going for some loans and then the expansion. So you see that there's a 5-story expansion plus a conference facility. And you know, even our dividends were going to be withheld at the time. For 3 years, then some government charge dividends and we need to account. Same thing happened with Dufree, because over the 2-3 shops now, Now your expansion, buying movie from Terminal 2 to Terminal 3, you know.
Yeah.
You have to bring a contribution. And so we went to a certain agreement which also affected our dividend for a period of over 3 years to 4 years. And I into me that is ABN remember. Engineers say according to agreements to do some share dilution in order to survive. Businesses like that. Sometimes you can predict the business, sometimes you can't. But the other two you find a way to survive first of all, then you can, move on to do other things.
No, correct.
Within that period, I remember staff salaries. Within my tenure, we increased it more than 3 times. But then yet, I mean, even though we had increased staff salaries over 3 times, it still wasn't at the level so the staff would be extremely happy about. But we did it. We increased it minimum 3 times. Through our community here, you hold this salary back, but we paid back. Yeah, until we are salaries, you say, I copy the band, you hold it back, we paid back fully.
It was never the case that we move through or no. Now more the staff for Kana.
No, mutually, at the time I left, no staff was owed any salary.
But say province also oba na staff ye do almost 3 months so and also by January last year.
Oh, prof buy no. I had arranged to get money. There was no staff. We had paid staff salaries. I no buy any maybe almost day 3 months from January not buy any dia. Any day minimum matter.
I be on no start here Juma January. But start here Juma and they say December, November, October. Now you chia staff for before I
it is not the case because I will verify it. But this is the point I'm making. We had enough money to pay for salaries. We didn't have a problem. And let me explain it now.
The enough money pattern
again. In the handing over the family, yeah, sources of revenue. T1 a year different. Any appropriate amount on air.
Okay.
But we had some substantial amount for a dividend from the year 2023, which was outstanding. I am ready. Check, I am ready. In fact, the assembly of first can have a two accounts through our processes. But because my letter about a bias and my again, I held on. And amount of this activity, but it was ready. Evidence of the check written, voucher that were processed, the PR. So the money was there to pay any salaries without any holding back. Okay, so Makai.
Awakai,
so I mentioned that to Prof. Say the money is there, but I held back because there's a change of government. And the instruction from the new government is that we should hold on to certain things, the transition, Until I didn't go to check the money, but the money is ready, first of all.
Let's say, me pacho, let's say, Sikan can do PR staff for that 3 months, yeah, ye do hum como. Sikan, you know what part to order that.
Me pacho, and he was ready.
But Prof, you are away. Woman who yes can know.
A check was written because me and the handing one notes now. Prof, when you look at in our office, 2 occasions. Each session lasted more than 3 hours. And I'm a church and number with I mean, here, no. When you Prof assign a driver or duty free for the whole, photos. Let them confirm and say, these people have money with us, you have money with us, it is secured. It will not be touched. But he said they should hold on because of the transition. I went the morning Prof and I introduced him to the management of this week. So that there was no problem there.
Okay.
Apart from that, dividend of 2024 also ready, just waiting for financial statement signing.
That dividends ready where was it?
Ready. It was done. We had done the accounts. So the only thing was to call an AGM, clear the accounts, whatever it is, and then get the money in. The financial statement, until I knew how much we were going to be paid. So there was partial dividend from 2023 outstanding, and that 2024 full dividend outstanding as well. And all of this I wrote in my handing over me from the Mania Pro.
Now, ubetimi and that amount in the mood to kakra.
And I make an income amount on air. But it was enough to cover every expense In fact, this was operational expenses. There were 2 things on record, meaning and those were debts to government. Your tax obligation bills which have not been worked on, and lease with state housing. But my account, in my report, I stated that there's still the balance. The balance was enough to sustain the company, at least for staff salaries and operational expense for 2 years, if no money came from anywhere. Based on my experience in the institution.
Now, Brother, Mr. Assembio, Ebahana, Eche Yadrin Kakra. It has to do with a certain $10 million financial support via Yesemo Lanchi to support SMEs. BBC.
The patron, the GTDC never received any $10 million from anywhere. GTDC never got any BBR. Ministry, with the World Bank, through the Ministry of Finance, and the grant. GTDC has no claim or no locus. Me, because of an American ingenuity, Mr. Allen is a minister, so only find a way, say a very relevant to the process, so that we can get some money from there to support some of your projects. And from a home grants, no more can stand a buy. These were SME grants given to SMEs, not GTDC. They didn't administer it. Minimum bank fire Jumada. So now you experience Kakra with how we administer World Bank projects now. It is the then minister can say we could join the team and then work with the community chair so that we can have these things work faster. And I'm here in Mujuma. But it wasn't because I did not stand here the GTDC and GTDC Sika. The ministry, and every agency under the ministry was a beneficiary based on what projects you were undertaking.
Okay.
Maybe compare being a few things. Number one, achievements, and then patrol Akwamufie. Akwamufie renovation was done by GTDC.
Akwamufie.
Me patrol Ani. The entire Akwamufie museum featured it with the entire. Again, it's the report I was sent. Was done by GTDC. With their conference room facility, the meeting rooms, and the demand Akwamu. There was an agreement was supposed to pursue with them, say they have 25% revenue from there. By a year, it's one of the things I stated again in the report, say, as a family, I will be because maybe a year. But renovation idea, and the evidence that we have the state is documented. It's documented.
Okay.
Now, we also got support from projects now, Ankasa Rainforest.
Ankasa Rainforest.
And to renovate a reception facility, and then constructed washrooms for them under the name of GTDC. It is also in my report stated, and I added photos to all of that. Sorry.
Kafra.
And that granting, we also got Sikase. The Ebert said there are people, the frontline people when it comes to tourism. The friend is saying transport operators. The Uber people, the regular taxis, lots of work. We went around the country. Staff now normally have our project in. And we trained 3,000 drivers and transport operators across the country in all regions, trying to give them some tourism product knowledge and some customer service knowledge, so that some come they can at least be able to tell them what they are doing, what our tourist sites are, and things like that. As part of some grants from Okawasam, which didn't belong to GTD.
Really a grant now, a free World Bank, if the World Bank and all ministry,
you only send your proposal, and then there's an approved budget. As you look, the money is paid to the suppliers or the third party suppliers.
Okay.
So the money is not given to you directly, and then when even pay the third party suppliers. No.
Okay. Now, Mamisa, Kakraba could be count. Was there maybe so as someone said, was there a time platforms be and I say Pepacho Mamin kind verbatim said about I'm confused soon, but where did I leave this time? Oh, Brago, you fetch me.
Yes, sir.
Fetch me. More launch innovative digital platforms be to improve sector efficiency and global visibility. More launch platforms be sir.
Me have a beer that someone launch be sir. And Prof, when you your question now said you were making reference to achievements now. When you your kind, that's a playback of what you said. Now, what you said, at least I thought was that achievements under Mahamat II, which is current. And how about Fanyam?
Fetch me. No, and I want to be here, but we know by before or by no. Now,
you need report, official report of the man. There's nothing in the wise data says, we own a certain
digital platform.
No, I haven't done that anyway. I haven't said that anyway.
Okay.
It's in Adia meaning when man means men when I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm really come answer. And I'm in here, but Madaruma.
Nyamisha. But Branko Jo, Adeba Konswa, ye refi ya jemu. Also, only Japan Motors, they be motor cars, but what I was saying, Haduna, car nursing. Nabako saying, so Bekaya.
It's tough, mommy. I can't offset, I can't recollect. But I know that there were 3 vehicles we acquired for a certain amount. I mean, where I just figure, I'm guessing it was at the time around the equivalent of $30,000 or $2,000, I think, at the time.
Okay, equivalent. About 90.
We went through a formal agreement, approval of the board, we got the cars went. After initial deposit, we paid for the cars within a year.
Now, Casa, say you go back to Casa, say Fachem you. What's it VAT official vehicle? You know, so no, Nehua Samukosi saying Abra free office.
Maybe you're not be using engine breaking down. You're buying on the just after meeting on VAT, and that means official VAT. You're on the home use, now, but you're not brand new.
Oh,
you're on the home use. And I'm usually until by the 5th year or so the 5th year they started developing problems. Major problem here, the turbo a blast. And when that happened, I mean, after now also the several problems because we lost the engine. Japan Motors for my budget of 100 and something thousand. Sorry, to of 150 or something thousand to get it done. But now you miss money. At the time, I need moving prices now. And you know, now and the now officially no, and I'm reporting to the minister. Minister and the Japan minister on my end. And on my new vehicles that they are brand new now how we use. He assigned one to us, which I was using officially, and there was a letter on it approved and an also your Papa Council Ministry, but the approval letter they gave us with Janina on file for Minia.
It's new view, Ujano GTDC and now what do you call ministry?
No instruction is about quite all packaging our ministry. That's the instruction.
Oh, okay.
That's standard time.
Oh, okay. Brago, my more package, fetch me, pa, me and a meeting mayosa. Ushia no bum kotobako near Chaso. Say, can't say that conversation across say uja 1.5 cars no o say there be a 2 ebiem o say jasika enough for the rent house no and I say jasika enough to pay staff before I oko as against the case says staff near Ntuamuka best 3 months no and I will say sisu say a sim man so hono u take you off over no na GTDC and no more entry asumbiemu ye etina munya revenue bi afro ba u say u can say na about 3,000 cities bi do munya no bosome ba utimi tena ase no mo hihye kwan baba ya ma bibia ye okay ma by the time we free on nurse mo over 300,000 Ghana cities ba just say
me pa choi
and now o say or that big tree so there what adwuma wo ho a o say prof to us free ho
I said your hobby my yes say the rest is to get the place very operational now traffic here party here talk the catch you organize some events about traffic or you need to so that any other operations to get better traction. No, they are saying as well pick up. No, so that's what I'm saying. But the best say you will be from what it was when we met any day, what we renovated. I can send you the pictures of Hanyaman.
Okay. Maybe I told Kramuka Kramami, where you are Darma, and go Jansuka Kram, not member Prof. Wadarmo, Prof. Unia say or Jessica dead 300,000 Ghana. I will a same for Sue collection a friend say, baby, it says Canada. ABM sono, or see with your cast too, and you're 1.5. ABM sono, or Sanse, or take you over, and not a friend saying, I same for Sue no. Na ya abaya wo ho before no ne aban ba no na mo no mo ntini yi etire na shimfiri o ma for the past 7 years asa no oba but oba watimi ahihye bibiam na kama and say was here bona baso prof.
Okay, may I say good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you too, Prof.
Thank you. But may send no letters be and respond. Make a okay. HR think HR send no letters. I can't ever no na cars in your by the top 3 cars. A crew on your accident.
No, man can't the cars in your most cars, but they have problems. They are broken down, which is normal.
Okay, now let us now make a messendo. I was appealing to you. There, 2 other cars now as a coin says Baba. Up to now, mental although you defended there, it's in there.
About 2 other cars, we are there. So let's fix 2. About 2 other cars.
There were 2 Mercedes cars. As a coin said, turn under auction. But according to records, no, as a board in a tomato. Yeah, her board minutes no him. As evidence,
let me actually place it. You are being mischievous.
I'm not. I'm not being mischievous. It's a fact.
Now, we met some vehicles of Nizam Patrol from Okechao. What you met on all of those had problems. The official car that was assigned to the CEO was a Mercedes-Benz ML 350. And it was not, it could not, for the work of a chief executive, to come, a Juma across the country, you're driving on north, you're quite family, you're across the country. How could you have used a Mercedes-Benz for that vehicle? The comment on Bakoba Diana, Yamran, and that's a car you have problem, but you got Bakobana, I have problem. They were taking the board first time, and the board they are willing to suggest that. So that's high maintenance thing. We can't. In fact, when people come to a Jumano, I said, what a car, or toss a Jamidi Manta, Calamity, or life, I can't hear. But if your work, your mind is to solve a Juma party, that can't leave a work. ML, you're finding poison, Sasha Juma, crisscrossing the country every week. And so the suggestion from the board was that let's auction it off. And the cars now are selling in Naira. So that whatever we get, we reinsurance it against our new purchases. And the board instructor said, if there are staff who are interested now, your former staff is not first. So the Nizam Patrols, the former GM and the GM manager, on offer retirement. Toyota Highland, Yamu Fortuna, good one. You demand your man and on the same conditions. Governor Bako, your transport officer, also, your travel man, staff, HR manager, Eto. The buyer, the accountant who worked there today had bought one before I came. Now there's a staff driver, in fact, driver Bako. That's also Africa. If you can be my
life, the Mokana Kojoti.
I mean, so let's put a record and make a new one can pass my SID. I think it's being mischievous.
No, I'm not being mischievous.
Staff from Todi, I missed me. So the board approved. I wasn't part of the process. This manager was in charge of STC. I'm going to approve our STC evaluation. And you be brought it to the board. I wrote to the board, sought board approval. I reported back to the board with the option. Figures now with the board approval. I'm not approving here, you know. And I'm a year with you. And then we went through the sale process as advised by law. and the payments were made.
Oh, no.
Just like media, and then no, this is 2019 or so. And I mean, and they have done, there's no debt on it. They used to, I was called because of property and you on accurate information. I was called to the ministry to a meeting, and I took all the documents, receipts, the board minutes, board approval, minutes of approval, the BM the coin. And I'm saying that's what they said the assembly in 2019 and I left. And why you say on radio now catch up for 4% view and I could talk 2 cars and the gas for cars for in fact. That's all I'm saying. I can't see the cars in the local.
But I know they were down Mobianca so we are car. No,
but that's the impression that was out there. So that's what I'm saying. I didn't do anything illegal. Say the Alcoa and regular car.
All right.
Everything that was done open book. Okay. And there are documents I left to cover this thing.
Okay. Proceed HR and the letters about Tiano responding. No correct.
And I wanted to come to that. I think Ghana Tourism Marketplace now GTI and I am not the chain. If Prof works for some time, then you can say let's put him to state proof. If I have opposition, I'm for a bonus over there. You want to come a category. I mean, that.
I'm not for a bonus. So why they
are doing today at GTBC Makasano.
That would be
there are members of different agencies. GT on your oil. You may end up replicating Accra by night on you. A nice idea. But the truth is that say me 30 years. But no, or could be on top of now. Don't mean Accra by night. No, it was done by the people's government.
Hold on. As part of the previous government achievement, we mentioned Accra by night. And Prof Kase, it couldn't have been. But Mr. Sunyamian made previous government Accra by night. That.
No, I'm not saying Accra by night store. I mean, the term using that particular bus. No. Yeah, it was started in the previous regime.
Okay, that bus, that all bus. She said the BOUK.
The idea was to add more bullshit and become.
Oh, okay. Because you need to be
when they were acquired, they are acquired by Union GTA through the fund. In the IFA, Union agreement, I wrote asking for approval for them to give us the bus so we can use. I'm saying that you met the bus at least, and all the year, it is a continuum.
Yeah.
There are other projects, there are things that I have done or I left. I know Mr. Tisaka, but I'm not even also. So there are 2 minutes, let me go to some of these projects as well.
But only
GTDC Monday. Yeah. There are two cardinal things that, from my understanding, from what I'm a GTDC must do. At all the investments and then build infrastructure. What you say? Because scaling you should never be doing say you will use that as leverage. Now I started year of the 10 year, you launched December in GH. It became obvious that we needed a lot of facilities, including big entertainment arenas and all of that. As I say, Accra Marine Drive, not the entire development. Accra near all we use that working with GT joint agreement. And you come home for the main body because these are agreements on paper. Sanka, they will develop, a 5,000 seater animal. The German process now, the only thing is that Mr. Yedenya PP approval because the person going to develop is ready. So I'm not saying they are not that also want to do so. You just go and negotiate, go and even start again, something like that. Not an issue why.
Na sika ya de baye no. Kodi sika ya de baye no. Kodi. Bravo jo. Be ba team kaka. Sika ya de baye sa project ya na okay. Na sika so ya part o.
There be until the developer we got no. The document is there. No I didn't sika yeah. Yeah, na see the apartment ya we be na be chaka. Because sika no ya de baye. They did a land swap agreement. So with the land swap agreement, we were using some acreage for what be our location. This is between GT and GTDC. To pay so that we get to own the facility as soon as it's finished. 8 years of construction. About by government. Then the 2 agencies operate it for profit. Because the idea is to add to the stock of investment with so that the institution can make more profit.
Okay.
Number 2, I went into an agreement with an institution called Guma. I'm the national boss because they are public already. Guma is perhaps the biggest tourism operator in Africa. Upon the agreement I organized with my team the biggest tourism investment summit. and let a profile of projects documented into a brochure. Half of more say documented into a brochure. We're loading part of it on the website that people can see. So these are some of it at cost. 20-something projects selected across the country. And they didn't have one buy, but we agreed on a few. First one, we have an agreement signed, a signed MOA to develop 48 eco-lodges within Kakui, 40-something lodges within Shai Hills, and 100 and something within Mulu. All these things are done and advanced. The only thing
when I get GTA for Juma,
I don't say,
sir, ecologies development in the Wabu Bossi, is it not supposed to be GTA for Juma?
No, at all, and yet GTA Juma at all.
Didn't make us an because last Tuesday, was it Tuesday or Thursday? And GTA and GTA Thursday, yani GTA head of a director for corporate affairs, Eddie Nkomono, so this same thing are working. Said they are working on developing such ecologies around those areas now. They may decide
to do that. I'm sure if you read Act 817 now, the instruments that GTA must go into are 8, if I remember. The last one says that they may invest in tourism, something. I think they use the word infrastructure. But it is the usage of the fund, the development fund here called GTA, but I'm saying that the agency I am on the mandate for only infrastructure, GTDC.
Okay.
That is why we have to meet the money.
Okay.
But in this case, because again you don't have money, we let the process, the Forestry Commission for have an agreement. Say you invest or you didn't have because of a national forest now. And they agreed. I got agreement with them. We signed. Got ministerial approval between the two ministries, Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. The ministers approved and signed. Forestry Commission has given their accent. There was one approval we're waiting for so that we can go to construction. Designs were far advanced. We handed over notes. As we speak, the developers have been to Ghana, about 3 times. 3 times they have come, they have advanced the discussions. Every Forestry Commission, I had direct agreement now, only GTDC free.
Oh.
And I will proceed with the agreement. My hinting media, anybody I know, minister, because minister, and the interesting thing is that for last time I make a thing. So you have a bit pay, tourism in Sasha German art entertainment in there now for 4 million.
Okay.
And to buy watching the new planning, no one of the BBC meeting, and I'm sending over the man, meaning Yabiku and Sana. I know I feel when Commodity Hospital to the way to my shaka. So, passing in one, I'm not a new papa don't we do on the back of the deputy lady. That's right. So I say now also, Mr. Maybe be a moment. So I'm only
by one send it my prof.
Problem with me now, I think I'm only the first person I gave all these documents to.
Okay.
Then I'm really kind of man. In my handing over notes, the agreement that we sign commercial papers, maybe not be the hot prof. Yes, that's it. 3 days, no, 6 hours. And I took him through. And to be blaming, because we couldn't have done everything, number one. And we couldn't have done everything right. But I am big. Over to us. But you can't say, Uncle baby, I say, you know, maybe 1.5 cars. 1.5 cars. If you want to shout at me, put our code on in the maker.
Okay.
That's me, you need now.
Okay.
And I'm yeah. I be false and so many are saying anything. I think we are one mischief upon the other, one mischief upon the other.
Bravo, may I say, hold on, Mamma, question is so pursue Bisa be back up, maybe not your mouth to our quantoso. Quasi,
yes, let me be say, GTDC, set more rentals, my car rental. Let me be say, sir, 2 Mercedes Benz is in question. I didn't know more auction. Na amber to say be a service provision. I bet you the revenue dama office no instead say be a could you a call into a private ownership.
I mean sure the here. I mean back the beginning of started and kind of auction to other people. The kind operational Mondays now you don't know. Their cars are more for rent here, almost pay. In fact, the 2 cars that move well are the friend is saying, Nizam patrols, number 1. And number 2, in fact, number 1, produce. If you look at the market, the demand for produce is very high. Number 2, what do you call it? Pajamas and the Nizam patrols. But you see, friend is saying, produce, so we'll settle for this. If you decide to put a Mercedes-Benz in a rental pool, basically over time, the money will be raising in terms of revenue. It will not even be enough. Second is what I say maintaining. But we needed to make some initial deposits for cars now for GM. Japan Motors for years. So to get raising now, the idea was that let's see how much you can raise from the the sale of these vehicles and use that as deposit for the upper company. Which we did.
Okay.
And then we went to pay the rest. You know what? This was the mind about it. You make us say, "I'm going to say, yeah, and I'm going to big money on no pound or no society." But me, I make no. And I know, I don't know who say that driver now. They need money to be money. Not in a problem time, was it? The extra money I need to money. Not in a problem time, no matter.
Bravo, Joy.
It's mischief that you want to achieve.
Bravo, Joy. Mami, me and
Dad.
Yeah.
Let's put our mind to the wheel. That's another electric. They'll be out of the focus and see any, profit now for no I say I'm saying doing the media, but beginning we are.
But I was all friend. Bravo, Joe Medase, Mr. Kojo, former CEO of the GTDC now. Yenno edinko mo yenja na onama kontum na onko rest. Prof.
Yeah.
Yeja Kojo price.
You see,
also we mischief.
No, it's not mischief. It was a question to in some way raised in South also Ben, there was no cast, no top 3 in South. It is an account. I expect the bit my account for everything. Because 2 cars now also can. Also in Kofu no.
See near 2019 po.
No. You see, internally in Kofu high cars for internal round. And tourism cars in Hoko cross for the cross country. In South. And I expect that even from position of ethics. And yes, you wanna 1 ton internal one kasawo for the company entity ahead. Not while your auction now it doesn't even look good. It doesn't sound good. That's all I say. And Kevido be send I hin not to can.
And I'm in Percibe.
And what is the registration of the car? Now auction I hear in a toy. In that since the influence as ethically no on sound good. But 2, there is no record in the board minutes. Me to my catch your plane. There is no record in the board minutes there will allow onto them cars. Although he showed something to be an evidence on him.
But so also buy I will say about for buy your friend no our ministries wakwako church mu amomaja to say there was no wrong.
But
okay.
Look, the board minutes, the board chair knows them. Board chair no your copies of the board minutes. Osman, why? You should ask him. Is that I say, let me be on record. For 8 years, business certificate registration were renewed. And he knows. I called him. He knows. He never renewed it. I'm from non-general mischief. Or catch him the no nimide. Why? Now, as a gumaba, that's how I say business registration or agent. Can they execute programs with you? The business was not legitimate. You didn't legitimize the business because every year, currently as I speak, although financial statement, audited financial statement, there's a renewal which we have started. We send 8 years no a group. It's maybe in business no.
I said for 8 years and there was no audited financial statement.
Business. Nancy, wow. Certification. Board members who can't but for one board they had to give us sign, whatever sign I sent to me. A lot of them do not want to be associated with that. See, this is national entity. And the area as now, I will not stand anywhere to say the way we no many of them, but I will say the fact. We send the State Housing Corporation, yani grounds rent na wait here.
Peace FM.
We send the staff one pension contribution wait here. In some people
but also Jessica. What's it as if so not 300,000.
A staff of 25. Are them on salaries, no matter how much it is. Say to supervise business. Many business revenue pay 300,000. How would you sustain that business? It's as an American, I mean, on if you miss it there, revenue handles were not there, and I'm
yeah, that's what you mentioned.
Because as a man's no, Jake no, yeah, I know never. And so I said, Jake no, say, be being fine, be a uplifted, but me patch them.
No, but I say before, no, I would take you over, and I see a JHD for best 7 years.
No, in dispute, but me patch them, or they would there, into me for dividend and firm run business, corporate organization. They say, we asset now and your profit. How do you get a dividend?
Okay. All right, Prof. It's your focus on for now.
He probably should have known the enormity of the problem. Like will generate, significant revenue handles that the company can be self-sustaining. Fred and Demi Eco Lodges. On your GTDC Nisika, or Fred and partnership at the investor bay. To them, as investor in the bar. Then investor may be able to wire on yet. But the investor will look at so many other things to be able to, say that if the business is illegitimate, they will not do it. More so, whenever you are traveling abroad, call your investors, or you seek a plane ticket, maybe a bed, etc. So business always only 300,000. Are you able to have tickets, etc., to travel abroad to do investment stuff? So my point is that Ankodo focus on trying to build the revenue capacity of the agency so that the agency can have enough resources to do what he was. But he was rather following certain things and using the dividend to pay staff.
But are you now doing that, building the revenue capacity?
That's why we built the marketplace.
Okay, and I didn't be.
So what we are saying is that see, you build the marketplace. That's a event. Now, we bit a ticket if you will. Then a surcharge kakra. When we did the estimations in terms of forecast, etc., we could raise about $1 million from the marketplace.
Wow!
But of course, we need help. As I say, you need marketing budget to push it. And my point is that Ankodon there, you need a proper revenue capacity to do what you are mandated to do. And that's the point I'm making.
Okay.
So we did a marketplace with clear objective that we should build proper revenue muscle to do what we're doing. Now, on the GTIP, the investment platform, and I'm the organization in Nisika is able to make a conference, make an investment conference. And so there's an alternative way of, still promoting investment drive into the country without costing us so much. Gume, I call South African, I call from
yeah.
If I don't have plane ticket to go to South Africa, will you get any Guma?
No.
Can't. But how else would you use to be able to achieve the same result without spending that much that you would in South Africa? They say, okay, your marketplace. So we can be promoting it on LinkedIn. And these things, I'm sure everybody who is in digital marketing will tell you, they have potential of exposing the places for tourists to come in and also potentially attracting investors. And then America, internally, domestically, we are attending APN, which is Africa, Prosperity Networks. We are going to attend the other network. There's an internal conference, business.
Oh, okay, forum. Yeah, okay.
We have. So if we go into these spaces, hopefully we can persuade Ghanaian investors that there are equally good places you can put your money in. We're looking for meeting the fund managers or Ghana. I want to know fund managers today offer the data bank and one type of businesses to tell you that if Obi was scanners of a baby or investor, why? Because GTDC needs to cover to why olden days. No? So now we have to modernize, find much more efficient ways to promote what we are doing. And that's why we're doing.
Now, a cars is where plans Ben are more putty to get more cars for rentals.
So we did, in fact, I'm going to launch the first in March. We call it fleet pool management. So the concept was yenye cars, but they rent cars. Inti on one of our own cars, our garages.
Yeah,
we invited them. You fill our form, you indicate the health of the car, etc. We give you a registration, you become part of us. Inti so we be Fredo in your car, ne ya fro, ne ya jo car, ne ya percentage because yenye cars. So we did that and it's running. So we pool people's resources. Then we'll give it out for the tourism. So we are finding innovative ways of running at a lower cost to achieve our mandate.
So young talk as me go about any more cars and be Yamisha. But Mima Minian Monso be back communal so bisa and then make us a profit. I say we point to test. I do time now for Chemi.
That's okay.
Obi bisa say I say producer for ACP Kofi Sapon. Your friend is in patch your friend or Ernest. I could see Ernest. Why? And I'm afraid in his mom. Yeah. Dog. And I'm afraid dog into the wizards. Dog batcher yentio.
Okay.
Well, what can be said with that? Okay.
Prof. No. Two presentations, Kakra. My first presentation, I'm a person.
Question and not presentation.
Two questions. My first question is Ghana Tourism Development Corporation company. Given it, say, if it does not belong to government, would you, as a professor, how different would you have run it as a personal entity to make money? The first question.
That's
my first, second one, and two.
No worry.
The second question is, Prof, don't you think we have become too comfortable with the few commercial handles that, and I'm doing in English, we are too comfortable with the few commercial handles we've so far created as GTDC, and hence the organization is not making money. Because if you look at Ghana and the tourism potential that is available, look at the views of there are hidden falls, there are hidden waterfalls, is hidden areas, other area. Why have we gotten so comfortable with the little? And we are not trying to expand. And Kakana, the money is not coming, officers is not making money, and all that kind of thing. What is happening?
Okay, yeah, my prof, that's
great point. So, first question, how am I running and exactly what I'm doing? When you look at the mandate of GTDC, Tidam American, that's a development. It's a commercial arm of the ministry to sort of bring in investors. Now, if you look at globally, everything else is moving into digital spaces. As I say. Now, the 1972 when the entity was set up, in Ghana, private sector robust enough or grounded enough to do the tourism things. And even tourism is a new sort of an emerging area when you look at Yene setup. Even those days, even when the Kwaba Tours was there, tourism was not very much in the private sector, right? So government says, show the way, build capacity, not private sector and one job. Over the years, private sector and joined fully. Among which one hotels, which restaurant. Into Urban, what would be the focus of the government entity? Because the philosophy or the concept was lead the way to build capacity. It means GTD is still relevant, but to lead into different areas of private sector on your radio boko, so that you can show the trend, you can trade the blaze. The one who format now also added question. In the as we speak, private sector man or pay profit mewa. Would they make the heavy investment into digitalization that they are not sure will give them profit? So they might not do it. Until government then will show the way. build the digital infrastructure, then hold the hands of the private sector and kakranka. Now, when it becomes a thing, you know they will move in big time. Exactly. So I said to my staff, let's move into digital spaces, create the platforms, and then onboard the private sector. I mean, look, we business now, you know, make me more customers into Ghana Tourism Marketplace. Then when you come there free of charge, I will then use influencers.
To say,
have you ever seen Porels in tourism before?
No.
But Dulcie does Porels. All these social media influencers, they do these things and they create a lot of traffic towards brand Mebwa.
No, correct.
So, Medoto Marketplace, na se minya kofu pi wado takwa kofroidia Kumasi. Then I give it to an influencer, a very popular influencer. Do what do you call this? Black Friday or Black Wednesday, and sell Black Friday and and sell room spaces. Don't you think I can drive traffic to a particular place? So there's new thinking of business. Tourism on Ondruho. Look, I was the marketing manager for Sito MNJ 1999, 2000. The players in the tourism sector that I knew, the big players, are still there, right? Land Tours, all those people. But have you ever seen them big time in digital spaces? No. So I have to guide the development towards new business modules, new business ideas. Gradually, it will step into the tourism space and they will join the train.
Okay.
Into your question, I will drive it towards modern business processes, which I've started, the digital processes.
Okay.
So I can direct traffic to theater. I can direct traffic to museums. I can look. When we started Accra by night, we hadn't built the platform. When we built it, almost about 90% of Accra by night ticket was bought on Marketplace.
Wow.
Including people from Canada, people from Lisbon, from New York, were taught tickets from there with their international card before they came together. And I tell my colleagues that you'll be successful because Semema may push in Kwame Nkrumah ticket to you to buy it from Marketplace. Maybe I turn for next 2 weeks. And sometimes competing agenda bona a change your agent. Set your ticket because you have bought a ticket already. You'll be forced to go. But enter ticket say Kwame Nkrumah. A bit to may change your agent.
Anytime.
So you are able to make money before even the customer comes in. When we use the digitalization.
By activities or according to the Stonebound concept, one to ticket.
We are building.
What is the engagement?
We are building. We just launched it. We are gradually, actually, players on it are very small. And that's another thing. Because we don't have enough money, resource, not enough. You will never get enough money. But we don't have the resources. We are not able to move faster than we would, So we are doing it gradually. Monday, many Ghana Post. Monday, Ghana Post CEO, meeting. We have to onboard Ghana Post in order that settle on the shop now. A better distribution. Is that I say?
Alpha Ghana Post.
So a system that you have to build
gradually.
So gradually, we are building that competency, and then make it. When we are able to build that structure, ultimately, people would now use it as an umbrella. Where if you're looking for theater ticket, you know where to go. If you're looking for Stonebound show, you know where to go.
All right.
That's what I meant.
All right. Thank you, Prof.
The second question.
Yeah, the second one
was about. What second question was about? What?
We are too comfortable.
We're not comfortable. See, space, marketplace in here, big space. As I speak, from January to December, any programs are obey because of a festival or a national event, or a static, right? We have built what we call Ghana National Tourism Event Calendar that we are embedding into the marketplace. We are done. So what you do is that wherever you are, register, put your Ghana card, then put your program that you're going to do. If it's July, May, you just put it there. You put your flyer, your logo, etc. You submit, we verify you that you are fit and proper organization, and then we make it front end. Okay. So anybody can go there and then tag it onto their calendar. to know that, in July, I want to attend Olani program or Kumasi, and an NST program or Takrady. We've done that.
And there's a program by Abetifi.
So January to December, from by next week, we will host it. Anybody who is an event organizer within tourism space can put your program there. We'll verify you, and then it's there. So that people will know which event is happening where throughout the company. So we're not a country, so we're not comfortable. We are still creating products that are meaningful and that perhaps can change the financial strength of GTD.
All right. Thank you very much, Prof. Tilly, okay. So now,
very interesting conversation I have here. Now, as part of expanding or trying to enter or possibly get more audience to the platform for the investment opportunity, is it something I'm more considered to sort of partner with either the immigration service, maybe airports or more bar, some of the brochures we can give out that has information, because sometimes maybe the December period is numbers are a bagana in December, and these are people. I mean, Prof, like I said, I was Prof from year 12 back. I say, and we see the number of people on more back country, and these people are more free reporting. They come from different parts that we are trying to get them. In as much as in December, no, you feel say more for the entertainment side, you know. There are so many that have also led into the investment side because of opportunities. How is that partnership going? Is this something I'm consider more? Yeah. Also,
that's our second one, no?
Yeah, midway camp.
Okay.
Also, the Gallo Sota now can all mention since Obin a boam her private person a boam. Is it something you are considering more? Either with the chiefs of these places, and I say a sikafo more places to say Mumpotem had most more pay in Punto Waha. So maybe say now we don't have the resources and the logistics now. More to me as sponsor it as private, we will come get it on there. Not say a business but move to me and I say it can also be some form of an investment opportunity for them. So that you don't have to think of the resources so much, but they sponsor it, the profit comes, or from then the business continues. And finally, and finally, you are entering new places. As you said, a private businessman will not necessarily want to do that unless the government side actually be. How are you doing it such that, say, they don't overtake you for you to come and say another time, say, oh, yeah, I am real agronym, like how it is happening right now, because you've shown the way, but for some funny reason, the people you brought into the game have sort of overtaken, and then now you are the one trying. How are you managing all these things?
All right. Thank you very much, Sister Kia.
Very, very compelling question. So, immigration, we are already in talks with them. Currently, as I speak, financial markets for now. Yeah, Bonham was the industry players globally was about Ghana in May. ACI, they call it ACI Ghana, and they are bringing financial market gurus under what we call the MICE, Meetings, Incentives, Conferences. So we are working with them to make the conference happen, or the Congress happen in Ghana, Global Congress. Now we are in talks with immigration to help them with visa on arrival.
Okay.
Yes. So we are working with immigration. In fact, we want to have a digital platform where, say, Ekwa, Ekade or Mifiariba, Mihia, visa on arrival, me details, so when you submit, it comes straight to us, and then we deal with immigration on your behalf. So it's in the process. Actually, invest in tourism now. In partners, Ministry of Tourism, which is my own ministry, authority, Office of the Register of Companies, Forestry Commission, Ghana Investment Promotion, National Investment Bank, Development Bank Ghana. All these are stakeholders at Yenyuan Yejuma. So we have met these people, including forestry. We are developing a working process. Yebutum Investor Biriba. Now contact I'm interested in Akosombo. Then we can meet these people and then give you the requirements. So we'll guide you from GTDC standpoint as an advisory that in terms of registration, you need ABCDE. In terms of development financing, you need the Development Bank Ghana to help you. So we are doing that. Now,
the second question.
When it comes to the development, so that we are not crowded out. The marketplace is like rent. And then you host to what company on. If you have a hotel, we are hosting you there. It's free. But so Obi book hotel with you and then make payment. We take a surcharge.
Okay, just like that booking.com
exactly.
for the
yeah,
okay.
That's right. We take a surcharge. Then we build capacity. So the estimates when the marketplace is fully grown and are fully developed, we can raise, as I mentioned, conservatively about $1 million. But that's when it is in its full capacity. You know, this development takes time. You know, you have to onboard the vendors so that when people go there, they can find the service. You have to have infrastructure like courier services. So that if somebody buys, let's say a diaspora buys beats from our platform, it can be shipped to them properly. So that there's no scams.
Money Ghana Post.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
okay.
right.
Meeting.
So that we can avoid any bad, scam, etc. So we are working with credible, legitimate Ghanaian companies.
Okay.
Including the public service. So these are some of the things that we have to ensure that GTC's built capacity and sustained one as well.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. So much. Yes,
me office, but maybe I may call website now.
Yeah, sorry. Shall be mommy. Now miking off. Yeah.
Let me say me comment for 1 year. We start see Jume. May call the whole idea of the GTC marketplace. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Thank you.
And now Okasano can be about how mo per se money influencers because we share globally. See, I said we are an economy into the digital space, and I think say a very smart idea. But one of the things I may say me busa and say GTDC intentions are we intentionally building a tourism industry? And I say we are still going to be relying on the seasonal events patriotic sentiment, and because you say yes, a year of return and a spark, but what is there? Because we saw we heard about Black Star experience. We were expecting Sanka, last year, a bit materialize it. There's been conversations about it where they are saying, this year, anyway, and that conversation you had with Uncle Rex on X Space, was about the nema to kwemu, ABI, share my to, conversation not also. But I believe, there's so much in Ghana, offer. Tourism. Is then are we being intentional about building a tourism industry?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're being intentional. One of the evidences to show that you're being intentional is strategy, isn't it? Yeah. That you have put a strategy paper there and it's guiding you how. Now, since we came, immediately, the first few months, GTDC put out our strategic framework, 3 years. And I keep saying that I'm in 5 years or 4 years. I have only 2 years. Because if you are aware of the electoral cycle, third year the campaign is not part of it. By that time, people are moving into campaign frenzy. So I can say be a character when I want it because of campaign. So I have the intention to make sure that within 2 years, almost everything that I want to do are out and being experienced by people. All right. So that's what we're doing. Now, say Black Star experience and in the NDC manifesto, I don't know whether you've checked it. Okay, 360 degrees tourism. And that's it. And so it's a Nipana Bagana January or by December should have the same vigorous tourism experiences, the quality that we are depicting or we are showing as in December. All right. And the president attached there. January, what activities are there? What are the activities? Yamfa pumping shim, right? So either the activity is there, we have to amplify it, or it's not there, we have to create it. As I say. And the entire January, we know that maybe there's a Constitution Day. There's this, there's that. How do we create these as tourism platforms so that if the person comes to Ghana in January, they have places to go and they have tourism experiences to feel with that same quality as in December? When you move to February, what are the activities? There's a chocolate day. There's this, there's that. All right. Again, give it the same pump as you would in December. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. No. So that's why I said that we needed what I call a universal calendar, which we have created. All right. So we are going to ask people to onboard their programs, as I said. So when I launch, in fact, the calendar will be ready by Monday, and it will be in the GTM. Now, if you are doing your program, go and put it on the calendar. At least now we know that Osumesi's program is this day, that day, that day. And then we have the national ones. So we'll preload them there. Then we can say, okay, this activity, we have to give it the same oomph as we will do it in December. So the universal calendar is one way that we want to make sure that we can capture the entire 365 days event in Ghana and then put the necessary effort into it.
Okay. Yes, now your co-councillors, your time co-power.
Mijidi Yepa say, senior say you said there are a lot of people that have brilliant ideas in some way and also called to promote tourism in a very huge way. People say GTDC or any strategic plan be for the young people or more creative businesses in connection with tourism and maybe necessarily maybe need connections no need platform no need be a political collections in there. Do we have any deliberate strategic plan for such people?
The marketplace.
Okay.
You don't have to know anybody.
Okay.
I've been, I'm teaching them, so I've been telling them that just go to the marketplace, sign up, upload your logo, business logo, then all that. Exactly. You see, what I want to be sure is that you can treat the tourists better. So we put up a capacity building program. We want to come and launch it. In fact, I had a word with Erica J, NEIP, to work with me to train the young people on customer service. How do you receive tourists and treat them better? But
that's a big problem.
That's right. But also give them training on how to build tourism product. Because you have to know how to build tourism product and then cost them or price them. When we are done with this, you just load your company. See as I speak. If you load your business, my people will approve you. All right, by putting your Ghana card, etc. Because we have to check that if you maltreat somebody, we can identify you, etc. Yeah. So the youth, that's why we created this, can actually create their businesses as tour companies. But then we have to take them through legitimizing processes because you have to register with Ghana Tourism Authority. You have to register with TUGA and GATOF, right? So when you're on board, we will now show you legitimization process, all right, by maybe meeting GT and getting some kind of regime for you where you can pay your licensing small, because young people cannot pay the licensing immediately. I've told Abeku and Mamefo that we have to look at the licensing regime to make it affordable for young people to pay. So maybe we can spread the payment over a period, and then the other licensing conditions, like you have to own an office, etc. These days, digital companies don't have office. So we are talking to them to see how we can sort of rephrase one requirement to suit the young people and then onboard them. Once you're onboarded, leave the marketing with us. And we'll help you to promote your business and then get. That's why the marketplace is here.
All right.
Let me so me for we can. Me share calendar ya we can say babe releasing.
Yes.
Have we embedded traditional celebrations in a woman? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Is it part of that
first
calendar,
of all, we will upload, we will preload the festivals on them because those ones we know the dates. Yenyima fashe for Cape Coast fashe yenyimwen akusida yenyimwen yenyimodra. So we'll preload these ones, and then the national ones to 6 March we know them. We'll preload them. The rest is individual people's programs. So we'll announce it, and then we'll ask people to onboard their programs. Once they onboard it, January to December, we know what programs is there, what programs are there. And then, of course, Uncle Rex, I've had a conversation with him already. Uncle Rex and co would know the programs that we have to put a lot more arms in it to make sure that Ghana works 365 days.
All right.
Tourism.
Councillor, maybe I should find out about community, but Prof, Councillor Bemuno, and somebody I will kind of because about you, and somebody I will kind of I'm saying Thursday, as I'm probably did the same common from GT. You know, I think that Moshe how say we inquire separate, now we inquire need separate, you know. Because I can't about festivals because obey and so I'll be say till you're not about festivals I mean and all that because now he says the GTA no per se or more boa festivals nibi now more highlighting more on those festivals for other people to know.
We have a program called Festival Management Program, you know, where we can help the festivals and to optimize commercialization.
Okay.
You know, and we have already developed it. Then we have what we call the Visitor Experience Enhancement Program, VIP, like toilet infrastructure or the beaches, for example, La Beach. We're looking for eco-friendly processes to set up there. And when we do the model, say, hey, a model here, that's our worker, then we can replicate across
other
the country.
places.
And as I said, it's all resources, but we want to look at it. So we are looking, in fact, my deputy CEO admin yesterday showed me some Ghanaian company that can do it for us at a very low cost. You know, so we're in touch with them. We've sent them an email. We are hoping that they will respond. If you know anybody who does anything local that is fitting for purpose, let us know. We want to do something like that. And then once we get a model, we'll replicate it across the country.
Councillor Bacho Brem Kakrana, Prof, say please let him mention the website where we can update our tourism package information again.
Yes, so when you go to the Ghana Tourism Marketplace, what's it? gtm.com.gh.
gtm.com.gh.
Now, you will find calendar there, but it's not there now because we're testing it. Monday, we'll host it there by Monday.
All right.
Then you can actually. And so, you host a Mesendo link so that you can announce for people.
Councillor Bacho.
Prof, so I thank you. Congratulations once again for your patience. I think that when you get to professor level, you have a lot of patience.
That's it.
You need it.
because I just can fire be able to help the regular one because between you and I mean that's good. Thank you for your patience and that's it. I also plead with you that this should not be one of this kind of interviews. The truth is that the media has a bigger room to help you sell your website. Keep this in your head.
Thank you.
Be friends with us. We will head you. We will bully you. But befriend us. Because some of our friends left us and they are failing. So please befriend us so that we can help. Now, I'm going to ask this: how are you paying your staff? Because you see, you keep saying revenue is not generated. So how are you going to pay the 25 people you say you have? That is what's because these things you are not putting in. And before your conversation, Ola made a statement that there was Kafra. Prof, previous funding
but Wabe correct say it wasn't like that. Or say it was
the World Bank
fund
for the ministry.
Yeah, for the ministry.
Because World Bank fund for the ministry. Profit can obisa resource. Say I'm passe window no.
Oh yeah, you.
Them just said no. Sa window no.
Sa fund na jumasi. Yeah, you.
Say fund bi akogina utuaka esama obi. Naka on working towards that line. So many sa funding now because Sena Prophet Kasa, Ola, your money, Sikobe to your back.
But fund won't even go to your salary.
Okay. What I mean is that Sena or Kasano, data bank, some say,
human resource based on funds.
What did them say? Say onya funding na, imagine say ebi onya. Dio Kenya ebetumi aye aba because in 2 years no can. So onya funding na, ebe paperwork.
Yeah.
It is some passes how when wo ho betumi akọje atumi recoup back etua. Ebe fa.
Okay.
Strategy oli rentai. A smart move say wo nkrofo mu hia cars no. Nti ko secret ono age secret 3 e dey aba. Na wanya so 2. It makes a lot of work. What I say? What am I saying? Look at my cars no. No, I'm ready why. Me register my car.
I'll be grateful
Because one day we try to run that we yes but a good investment a funeral.
Of course.
Prof. So we pay the meet me host to Crawford or meet me announce for a year.
Ebekere wa madwene.
I'm going for no announcement or page this. Yes, boss.
Say, young fan say, no. Na, no. Na,
I was not here.
yeah, but
Oh, Mumanika Satam Kola.
Ola, no, you may announcement near Pedro. No, dear, you say. Website, marketplace on. Yes, a place for obituary near funeral announcement. Don't want to say. I bet my international will be access to the place. And I'm any detailed funeral announcement to the extent say. Department man access class and to my air falling yamani with me. Yamani funeral. Prof. Man kosher.
Yes.
Any funeral pet.
Yes.
People want to advertise their weddings now. What does it?
Yes.
Yamanenko na onkrofo enya sese me de ade wo to ho bia bete. Se na bia ye tutu kwan keten no. Yetimi a chiro bi se ko ha. Obenya information wo ha. Etimi de mesre se monfa funwa enya den. Enka ho.
Ka me da se.
Na mo de funwa ne ka ho a. Mo se bi be film na nya hope. Funwa mo de ka ho a. Ebu o mi ntimi kan radio so. But see a misika nyina medical cemetery any morgue. Naka, Mudi Kahono. Obit Mabakasi, can you help me organize my funeral? Now, when you're vendor and so omokonebi, vendor be wait me taking care of events. One,
yeah,
and ne Anna ya kasi, yeah, awarding Crawford me a December and GH. Yeah, bomb Nabaso, vendors, in Crawford me riders, Omunina, International Conference Center, and I know you have the this because tourism for the Kayon. And to be saying, Obi so Bamuha, Obinya, Babia. Obi concern is between a musician man we benya nkonwama
all right my prof here na Socrates in fact chat man so yeah okay prof so
so the idea behind the marketplace is they want to drive traffic towards spaces, and just like you said, we have something called TIV, Tourism Incentive Voucher. So we're saying that we can negotiate in bulk. Like let's say Ashanti region, let's say Kumasi, the hotels now on. Okay, this week want to drive traffic towards Ashanti. So Ghana Hotels Association, Ashanti branch, give us a TIV of about 30%. Then let's say that okay, that let the influencer, oh, do you have a funeral in Kumasi? So and so, you can have a TIV of 30% when you go to the marketplace for accommodation, so that we can drive traffic. So it's part of our conversation. In fact, the key for this marketplace strategy is get a digital platform, use the influencers, drive traffic to destinations. That's all we are doing. And so just as you said, as if you're in my mind, I mean, these are conversations we've had. And honestly speaking, we are committed to this. For me, Sanka, Onyaza, I will campus with my students. I mean, innovative products, what we can do. And we know we can scale it at a national level. And I can give you my word. I will drive this.
Your orgasm conference.
Into a new conference, you're going to be that. So then you invite international. Let me tell you one thing. The universities hold conferences, academic conferences, but they struggle to get international, faculty coming. We are now working with them. In fact, end of month or first week in February, we are opening what we call GTDC campus. We have an office on Legon campus now. We are working with the Public Affairs Directorate to develop a whole academic, we call it educational tour on campus. working with the universities on conferences, international students, getting them tickets, picking them up from the airport, working with SRC, traveling to West Africa to get a student exposed to West African market. All these things we are doing to build a capacity. I can assure you, Ufuna Tourism, it's definitely captured under our strategy.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so, Pacho Fecha to Mami.
Prof. You can see
Ubo was in the Bia.
Ubo Socrates in
the Sacred Sappho, yes. She is always mentioning his name. No, she was in the space during Legon days. A taxi driver, Sekaka.
Or acting. Our wife is actress.
In Petronia. At school.
At school.
I think we just.
One manager.
So she always mentions it.
Prof. Amani Reja acting. So great. So great.
The movie is better than hot fork.
Mumma name Kasanium. So it's Gentile. So Gentile.
Well, Doc, no boy Abaso.
Actually, Prof.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, Prof. No boy Abaso. Metio fine. But me start, me don't know Bible. First Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 11. We go to last week, I mean, go to know. I say, when I was a child, I spoke as a child. But me, me kasa, tis a penny. Good. And we say be a sebi. Oh, kasan kwaremo. Sorry. But Ola, I started a conversation around 1:22. And we start a conversation. We start young baby, what you call fire? About the problems, any challenges? Mr. Gentry. And so, baby, about the tree, ne Hansi, I will be charged up and excited. On your case, me pacho, for that period, no, any time. O de kan enema no oye o advertise o hono won say the high din say who know baba bloggers by now o no ba be chro 1.5 car o beto ye the challenge I no be true but now the task before you is about how you are going to what you are going to achieve with your friend is saying GTDC. The new face. Our person de ba. Renters our person here. We our person here. But the whole time was spent on the area. I've been there before. My year be there. And you say no. Who be some from me personally. And you be you. Me personally.
Just a minute again, please. Let's also be fair. Prof was invited for that particular conversation. So you can't say, sir, from 1 o'clock to the time or can't, No, that won't bad that for you. Whatever Prof have done here is equally important. If a blogger want to go and write what he want to write, I mean that's their own thing. But Okasa, I don't think it's being fair in the conversation we're having. Which means all of us who contributed from 1 o'clock to this time, what have we done? No.
So to Okasa,
at the end of the day, this opportunity on this big platform, you will get it on another platform. When you now spend the time to talk about me from my point of view, highlighting on what you want to do.
Let him make his point.
You allow some things to fly.
No, when you finish, you can't.
Who let him finish? He to the brother.
Councillor, Mike means so.
All of us on the table.
Councillor.
To write other things about us.
Councillor, me pache. Mike. No masocrating kasa. Masocrating kasa.
He doesn't have have an opinion on this.
Councillor Obesa, no one say Adi. My Socrates Kasa.
Let him finish. I know what I'm saying. Why you doing for how many years? Their blood is for 25 years. I've done this thing for more than finish your point. I know what I'm saying. No.
Okay.
4.3 entertainment review Masugwa Muti. And then come on, Namika say beti me and one. I didn't know them come on beti me a wasa. Hey, any no one with this body. I just see a bomb white. Easy. But still now no Socrates ever can answer Obewisan the question. Obia intimidate you, Obia intimidate Kobe answer Casabwan Shani. But the truth of the matter is that and then come on Yechemusre, where he picked it from, what he's done and what he's doing. I want to pick it free and I want to start it free. It's in a ma ABR car 7 no ekobem go near bisa say there no better ye. So he was giving account of what he met, and then we went into what he met and akojo baimuno. And then we have gone into what he has done, and then we're going to what he's doing. Why? Sani Chenko, Muntine man bass or Adama, Yento Asu.
Medasi, Mepacho. Prof, this is Ubium. The questions need a baby sow. Nya Obetoye. Nya whatever, a baby sow. But me, my little experience, you know, and I make my opinion.
A foot two now,
a foot two, and I made must
say, beside what he met, I shouldn't talk about it.
Mepacho.
Maybe sir, says I know Pesoka.
There is a way you can brush it and focus on what you want to sell today and achieve. Spend all the time to market your institution today. I was so impressed about the fact that you are going to do a carpool. How many?
We've done it.
No, you've done it.
Yeah.
You all the time you had here.
Yeah, I saw them launch it as well.
Fine, but me, Ubebisame, whatever. Ni obe tu ye, ni sika yedi, ni Ubebisame. But me come we as well, the new face and you the politics of it. What do you say? And you the politics of it. But you see, moving forward, no. If somebody is going to vote for you or your party, it will be about what you have done.
Yeah.
What do you say? It will be about what when we see the new your friend is saying, yeah. That is going to help you more than coming to say wait this guy, wait yes, no. Media, I have been there before and I know. Say people judge you by what you are doing. And you ask these questions.
Okay.
Intermediate. And you might be yes and say no. Anytime you get the opportunity on any platform, as for the media, they will ask you
Answer.
About a name a course.
Answer.
There are people who you be some, but they are strategic about it. Say they don't even put much emphasis. Your friend is saying emphasis on that one. Because no much shifting to marketing what they are doing.
Covering.
And you might be brave. Oh yeah. So spend the time highlighting it.
I think he spent enough time on those things as well. But I can also understand Socrates say, Dr. Ernest, you be enter Socrates say, also no photo from experience and or my prof. So what you mean can say wrong photo? It's hard to prove to take it or leave it. We have other issues to talk about.
I agree with you and I agree with Socrates because of also experience. But what's the deal? In common way has been based on a certain research and the research per the span of conversation I have, it means that there has been so many misinformation and information we're picking online, which means that it's not just us, it's our duty to correct these things and educate people on it. Because as we sit here, we still don't know who sanctioned those kind of articles out there. When clearly, utie nipa na or J power no, any nipa na or hand power na, And you know, Craig. It's contradicting. So how come this information is there? We have the opportunity to have the two people who can straighten it, and we will say that we will ignore it and brush it off.
Okay.
So I agree with Socrates. Say, may emphasize on the negativity of other person, because after also Aaron will come and sit here and do the same thing to you. However, I think this was a moment we needed to correct certain things, and it was done in the right course, honestly.
All right. Thank you so much, Akia. So, what we? All right. Prof. Ene me pacho ye no wie ene de ya found time o ye nhwi ni ye no wie eti pacho de obeka e de change my.
I mean I absolutely appreciate Medasipa for that, and let me assure you, even until now, anya ha ankamenkada never. I don't do those things. I mean, have you ever heard in the press that GTDC say time was started with chasing for cars? Have you ever heard? I've never said that. But since never. The reason why it's here is because of Makojo Nangasaba Bekai. Then I needed to clarify so that Ochine no be gap and from ma'am. As I say. Ono be no say that cars or bobo toy, no more toy. He did it. It wasn't full disclosure. Peace FM. Until maybe Sunday, but let us not measure about Kasna or when, because he didn't have some kind of follow full disclosure. Why would I say that? But I will encounter some nibi, name JB, name expect them Metiano, me respond. No, Chinebi no be abaka, but you didn't say that when he said it.
Bro, what did you say? Inka. Ubeka answer na for 2 years we said no. I mean,
I don't get possible. Prof Bacho we my
I am not I want to win me. I am not the kind of person Obaba Kokot now. I could just mention on about 2 occasions. Bisande de be me bisana menkanjene Charlie. Personally, other people have told me to go to this place, go to that place, go to. I've never done that. And with all due respect, man, better me better than my consent be. Or yes, no. 1 year full disclosure. No, my may respond in that sense. But that's it.
Prof, in January, we'll be okay. Chat finally to.
I mean, no one has said the platform. I mean, that's a very distinguished platform. May are very appreciative of that. I hope that it's not working overboard in terms of visibility on our programs. Nazi, I will be in touch. Naija once with information that way too. But I can assure you, for me, I always say what you see is what you get. I'm focused on doing the work. President Ofram said, you have to help this country develop, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm sure those who know me, I mean, they can attest to the fact. I'm not fancy about a car in your car. My office car, I'm not fancy about that. I'm not fancy about what you get. I am very focused about the development of this country. And I can assure you, I will never disappoint. May that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I wish I for Professor Kobe Mensah, CEO for Ghana Tourism Development Company, and then Eddie Komoina. As a industry time pana can say 1.5 hours. Now say news say a bit here for sure. But Prof, who student back Caleb ni so great. Caleb ni boy.
Caleb ni boy.
Prof, what's him in fact and Krebi ma say first of all Neniajin Komona Yedino was say it has been very educative today on the show. No chiao na opesi who or no any relationship. It was say he taught me at the university. He was my supervisor for my degree in journalism program. A solid man by all standards. He shall excel our new office. We are Caleb or student and a day abay. Prof. Yebedasi. Namin Shao. Namin Yokesipa.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, but do it. Let me.
Abuja for Bedama system with peace 104.3 na mo messages ni bi so aba metra yi bi afiro na me pese yetie ade we ye nyina yetie sadewe enche ye betie ade na ye nyina ye de akwa adwundwum na de ahye ye nkomo to aso ase mawona ko Joseph say politician, so he has worked more than someone who has been in that office for more than 3 years. Josephine Jameson, so yeah, John Chiano. So Alex Opoku say a CEO buying his company's auctioned vehicles constitutes a conflict of interest, and he must be arrested at Turbo Papa. Turbo arresting at Turbo. Ahima STJ. One, I will say now your voice for me. If I channel, a bit more me do more mic, and it is a mommy and to us. I want to a mommy and to us. Eric, I can. Thank you so much. I'll say Odo. Sister Tilipa, okay, Odono, I will quite pass one or and with your message here, wow, Isaac Cranting, with your whole thesis for Isaac, with a fetch me, many I would turn my kind, in your Ewadodo, I planning Titiana, yet in your camera, a wasadiana, a mo, a rem kakra, why I who owned the land as a company. By then, there was no land commission in Ghana. What my history of that? Hey, Isaac. Wow. Okay, Salah Yenti Archbishop Duncan Williams. Epacho Yenti Archbishop Duncan Williams Emra.
You don't want to begin your marriage with debt. Debt. Say debt. Yeah. You go to the honeymoon. You go to the honeymoon and the phones begin to ring. And it's the lady who brought the chairs for the wedding. She's asking for her money. And the girl is, the woman is saying, what is her? Oh, nothing. Then another phone ring. The woman who provided the drinks. When can I get my money? Before you realize, the unction to function has gone. I'm ruling by the grace of God. Discourage people who want to have wedding until they can prove to us that if the man cannot prove that at least he have 100,000 CDs in his bank account, he shouldn't have a wedding. Bishop, why? Bishop, why are you looking at me that way? Bishop, if you agree with me, say it on the microphone so the whole church will hear you.
Yeah, we have some. I'm still having weddings. Some even.
Bishop, I want you people to know this. I want us to stop this thing of these white weddings. And for you single women, stop this thing where you want the man to wed you. Stop this wedding. Marriage is not wedding. Because you see, I'm telling you this, and those of you who give people money to go and marry, who don't have, if they don't have money, they shouldn't marry. Because marriage is not love. Love don't buy provision. Love don't pay bills. I'm not saying we shouldn't help people who want to marry, but we need to have about 5 or 10 marriage Sunday morning on the altar here. Everybody takes their ring. No best man, no maid of honor, no bridesmaid, nothing. We just pronounce the blessing of God. Go home, make love, make babies, live your life. All these things they do, what do you call it? Reception. Wedding. Why do you have to do a reception? Why do you have to bring people to come and eat and drink your food free? Why? And then after they insult you, they say that the drink wasn't enough, the food was some way, they wasn't so. Why do you have to give people opportunity to insult you? Don't give them anything. Just come Sunday morning here. And you sisters, what you want is not that white dress. You want a man. You want a husband. So just show up here. Bring the ring. We bless the ring. Say, I do. I do. Husband and wife, in the name of Jesus. Go. Do your own thing. Have babies.
Make love, have babies. This is one of the interesting sermons I've listened to in recent times. But my member studio now, mini Socrates, and Shaz. So, Uti Bishop. What's your bishop? No, I won't do that. You were supposed to listen. About yourself?
Yeah.
So what's the bishop?
Yeah,
Mammy, get 100,000 cedis in your account before you even think of wedding. But again, he also doesn't understand why a Bimuya white wedding. Now we are a reception, send go for me, did your massa could do at him. I see a bayanka look, we are watching so Baba warrior. Namuna, Mamu person worrying ya maba, sorry, ya bomb paya mamu, and no, cook more rings, coffee, make love, have babies, live your life. But just I know kind.
Make love.
Yeah, they're true.
So, prophecy. And
Mr. Bishop, Archbishop Dankarila.
Archbishop, meeting us here, Pam, so ya dream. Nameka say, Yeshua said he was making the 100,000 as a figure, say 100,000, but he is talking about substantial amounts.
Yeah, you should have some money in your account.
Some money.
Like I will be where the net because
yeah. Would best start your bra. Yes. And no nan run make be say me worry in temper.
To at what age? No, sir, what can temper then is in reference to a certain age.
Yes. In my 20s.
Oh, okay.
In my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. And I've been married for over 30 years now.
Okay.
Yes, I've been married for over 30 years.
Wonderful.
Now. Yes. I started filmmaking around 19 years.
Oh.
And I had a good friend who advised me, say, Minia, so establish and yes, bra ebesim. And fortunately, I got a good woman. And
the next thing was our rate.
No, the next thing was our rate. But Nubikiteska. Until I was able to have a stable relationship, marriage, and we had a good life till date. That is different from Obia Afena Obestati. Empa Wunibi. Bench Sona Oda. Kwakofa Obiba. Ababetina also. Your life is going to be like yebe. One what tintin na eso yeno. I said dia eso yetintin. Near the ceiling be so. Near screw. One intimin kosurubium. Ebenyi abafom. The moment you marry, that is how I'm not an expert. The expert is here. He will come.
30 years experience is speaking. Yeah.
Into no obenyi abafom. Into all starting no. Baby, I will level no one. Say when ya miracle be a memu. Baby, oh na hwa no be ube. Ebi oye juma ya 2,000 a month. When your ban wo so sort no. Akwara abemu see a diapers 2,000 a bar. See a bit diapers. There will not be enough to invest in. And I remember Obiti so upon we Emma advice be to the Liberian youth. And Okachiwam said, don't rush in leaving your family house early. Ochiwam say, we school, don't rush out. Stay there and build enough capital. Because the money I will be used to advance a room and if you are staying with your parents, that money can be invested in your small business and grow the money.
I hear utilities.
Upon we are mass advice,
yeah. But that happens when parents and we fear our team.
Fine.
Even if your parents or single room server contain now we have 5. At
least, sorry.
Don't worry.
Ola.
Yes, boss.
We didn't say a bit me free fear cotton on man for.
True.
That is yeah. We say our parents have a single room. No we free no cotton wadam for single room and wadam for chain was single room. What's the difference?
Okay. was say we to me do get about now. But to me for girl.
But we say problem ni na Duncan Williams say can no was created by also the church.
Sir.
Yes.
How?
You see, church no money look like wedding is the ultimate. If one mama your wedding was so dem ho a ne nature say won ware ye. Until you feel be what that mindset. One kwa your wedding na nature say won ware ye, one fan kwa so dem. Meanwhile no, it is the family. Marriage is a family thing. It has nothing to do with the church. When the two families meet and whatever they agree on and you present to them, finish.
A church is also part of your family.
No.
Oh, I can't. Sorry.
But the church, I'm born to
oh, yes, our family. You bought Christ in tongue. You bought Christ in tongue.
And you know, yeah, no better me across all them. No more, Yanko, bless it so.
Okay.
But that is not where I feel now. I see a copper wedding gown of white, a share, and some dress it so brony, and some who say, Waware. No, I sorry, no, this idea way, a share youth, no, it's me. And now more, yeah, I must say, I fashion. And I thank God, say, I sorry now started undo.
A more correcting is more mistakes.
Or more correcting, and Yema. The problem started from the church, and the church will fix itself.
Thank you.
Happy.
Thank you. God bless you. Tilly.
Because me de minim no aware de ebusua na je aware. O ka so mo san kra mra ho na as a group crowd blessing no. Na me wa kakra because if the idea is to the fault and the mistake in idea no moye na, they might as well correct it right. Ebusia na je aware. And if you look at the way our marriage has become now, church has become a big part of marriage, and it's not just the church. It's about certain things that they do, even with Omo white wedding. And he even mentioned some. Omo ya kwaye reception class town ebeba no sin kroi.
E no de kokra e beba no.
Na bridesmaids for apparently cry. See one I was to turn your bio. Just say any issue you invest in all those kind. Just say a big money making entity institution that has been created, and you see. The reason I'm saying, because I don't think, you need to be in a church to be able to sign, even if you want to do the one man, one wife.
Oh, but your church is where your gazette or so
you need to only do it in the church.
No, but if I belong to the church, I can sign in that church.
No, it's something you can do. It's outside of the church. Yeah. What you are saying?
That's true.
When I was a child. You're talking like a child. These things could be something a bit near to Adena say. Let the people know say Adena mobile wahana a day other parts a bit money too extravagant a cost a cano. It can be something a bit baby. You can do it simply. Send your bear, you don't have to even think of the other side the a kaba. We're pushing for marriage is for family. It's done by a family. We're pushing for personal moya. That is our rare. That is let them know say our rare because of that. Until obi hand now we form pina our when the pastor pina so no ko. O shie nipa ne pushing for do but the pastor said they no jai because they believe in the authority of the pastor over their marriage. More than omebusia for omo na ware esi omo na so entimi mo die I am hoping and I am glad say it has come from somebody of high authority in the Christendom and awaka. I hope it becomes something they continually say. It doesn't become one time thing awaka to we will see. They should make it a part of or more doctrination moving forward because they are fighting against principalities and bigger things. It is a whole industry. For one person like that to say, what's the deal? All can audio no. So I think the junior person didn't even want to agree to not say just so say it in the mic because it's an entire institution that has stayed and has grown for a while. Now, it has to come down to the point where it becomes part of their, not just the Sunday doctrination, it becomes a church meeting in common because a whole competition of marriage starting amongst them, any idea, they let them know that it is okay. You are still married if you are not able to do all this paper, and all those things that cause a problem because no cry. If you listen to some of the stories of these young guys on my warrior, who say they are in a deep trap because our warrior were real nature sem
Mama warrior yesterday
listen anyway that marriage is so scary. It's a lie. You see the way he said when he spoke Socrates or say I had to money.
If it's scary in country 30 years
or see that be he gave you a caveat or say I had money answered all. And if you don't have that amount of money, and all about 100,000 could be something that somebody will pledge as no beyond the capacity as a person. What I say, but if there is an understanding that family and our rainy age almost more, you can decide to come here for us to bless you something small. But that same thing, even if you don't want to buy extra in toma and extra material and extra gown for the Sunday service here, go to the court.
It's as simple as that.
And go and do it. Is all money.
What's your
God coming out.
Okay, I know. I mean, young court need to come out.
The bloggers score,
and so okay, I'm going. Once
the churches through their doctrination give the power of marriage back to the families and those that want to do one man one wife, let them know that there are other alternatives that doesn't have to be a carbon extravagancy now. I'm telling you, it will resolve a lot of tension amongst young couples in the churches, and it will reflect in other side. But I'm very, very glad that somebody said it and it came from that place of authority. I know, say moving forward, it will change their doctrination. Emmanuel are not happy because we can obi in a plan now.
Omunya happy, omu from Sikanye. Dog, yangwa. Oh boy, a cadeau.
Michael.
Yes, sir.
Me no kase wo hu. Me now for 2. Me no Bishop Brasi. Oh, Accra New Town ha. Na ba ko oni ono printing press. Ti me wo ha na ka kire me so we na oba bi opaso be wa no. Enti opaso oye ni wedding. To ka kwa na me kwa suggest change so. I don't want me be traditional kakra because printing press na fe ni we bi chese nyoma e koso wonye nyuma kakra onye school for books a oye bi tinanka oye kakano so the way again so wedding anope without wedding no enya de oba pinu so for any other thing kekri but who dey na ye be wedding I was part of the groomsmen you confirm we sa lambo cancer like a lolly talk and lambo limousine tintin baako die na me bisanza bra na yefo na yes kana udi yes ha no no na Michael sana akwano ekokoji loan ewo bank to satisfy the woman say or the bear wedding na skama okoji no unfortunately we wedding anu afi enuma na printing press wo because no expectations say ko we are eja printing press obenye nduma na de no de tualo nika me no kasa say no bank for no abroad printing press machine na ko to ni na no ya boni na don komi no machines ni bibia no e ma me no kasa otifi onya dwuma
aware da so
aware no girl no susu kwa me no kasa say uduru fi ho ma aha kwa ho
okay
yanka wasem a big issue me no kasa me sure so o tie asema me no kai now ko he said dia lady no emma tuti guy no ofia ni we fi no say this guy no ko bo bosia and then adwuma ina say a otifi onya adwuma nyem it me wedding asem there me who say Archbishop Duncan Williams e kan wasem no etona kuma so pa from that authority na wo kasa no say sa wedding ama ne ye mayo ne bebre no mo bomrewa because otiaso dem expect say no wedding oposo obi kura unim say bi kura person mo kwa wedding wo aircraft a plane Emirates mo poso ahono poso kwa no wedding obi kura obi beach wedding obi pe garden wedding na bra
na say obi koye wedding wo Dubai or swango for
bra mamen kan no kwancho say eno wedding bi enu wa apart from the yem kura yem ponte potem kitenkete enim no cancer no be kan no kra kire wedding bi enu wa wu no sa bredi ti say de edi hu na budget no below 300,000 Ghana. Most of the weddings are hu no Michael ebia enu ho no a budget no below 300,000 Ghana cedis. Minimum kra wedding minimum kra na say wedding we dey yambo ho ka no na it's between 220 240 and now 180,000. That is the cost. Enti important say so nankasa hu no say sa your man will spend 2 billion at your wedding. 300,000 3 billion at the wedding. Na sika no enye sika o mankasa kwa save no. Na mbusia no makobo ne be wie wedding no. Na do ye decoration chese no. Do ye hwan chese no. Wedding ba ku bi ye we ha no. Ye wi achire no chese ye mu bi kwa na sese ye gigi sika bi kwa na ye do support na ye bi mu ko tua no man big. A lot has happened. It media a good call. Say Archbishop say so we are brand here. Unless you can prove so 1 billion, no crimes are 1 billion. We will not even advise you as a young man to use 1 billion to go and do wedding.
Wagasa for 1 billion was say making sure so 1 billion be that
exactly. Because some best spend 1 billion. Their wedding. Now the noble you know about until young share man say young two amofu. Say traditional wedding. Uno yiri bienu ko na abusia boso mpa na ehye mu ya adwuma na wo fie no koye na mum uno yiri no kwatra na after 20 years mo body business na Nyankopon to nsem hira na munyi musika te say na yewu ose kwa despite any penifo any 2 year na wo kasa wo ye blessing na uno yiri mo ye mo blessing mo nya musika dia eno no o pese wo koye wo de no kra wo baby amama wota da ye beba beja
na wa wasem thank you unko Bobby Sia dog me that say ya onim de ase ya onim de ase
debut
time BTA
oh inti
80 no ya ketwa that's
min kan kese na onyumtuni bi amanim no no ball na asem say odo yewu mepewa asem bebre na sika mi ni bi enti
elda de lumba
na ama na yese ne amempewa asem but kaye kapa mepewa asem pa na chese e wose yeti ase say sika ehu hia ewo ye daily life eniema yeye say ye kwa aware na sebio aware a wo kono senia osofo pani kan ye be ma wo ne kwa akobobra no ene wu oba ni nyina no mu ni kapreta ku ana sempo bi da ba bi amode ba bebobra oni aware mu ni eni twaka bia wu ni sika wo de bebobra oni aware eni twaka and bro la ma min kasa asem we say so we obema na wo si so na wo pesa wo ware na wo konya oba bi na se oba no what chen so oh ma me bi ani je wo me pesa me ware den na oba na hye wo se me pe we me pe extravagance na akwasi ama example anadamfo bi akoji loan na ode akoye wedding wo kohia oba na opiepia wo ko sa direction na jai no onye oba wo na obebobra akosi baby ya ukoshia wo ba na so ma wo that pressure na ware no me pani say me pese me yesay ni say so unim pass wo check wo number sika na bi no jai sa oba no sa so na wo yo ba na wo kofa bema na bema no wo ni ho hwe na okoje busia e de be warewa e wo se wo tu ho fo
all right me that's kansala fecha to mama why send me can time
say no kraba ko a many years ago. I think it should be like 12 years ago. Ghana for Antema Sibesi and Umudi Matem Sano and then Archbishop Abe Kansano and T. Omunina Kebi, we are one in our Kebi, and then almost
Kansala Metama so.
No Krane say,
the church
has made a big disservice to the body of Christ, especially in Ghana. When you know Mudin Common, or Mamma, I had to say, if you are wadiano, a one who didn't say quarter wadi, and you 3 marriages now, you two more Ghana in a pet is by choice. But I saw my idea, Jitu Muse, Okoye wedding, and Nyame epe. That is a church marriage.
Thank you.
Let it be on record. There is nothing called church marriage. Number 2, say extravagance in a can is at the traditional marriage. Means what could be not saying. It's become too extravagant when it comes to the traditional marriage. A type of event by law is nullified. People don't know. A lot of people don't know. The traditional marriage by law. Once you are going to do wedding, a traditional one is nullified. Yes. It's not recognized. Now saying who's a member cry, the idea mom gift almost at the count at the court. What really we are expecting to have in our traditional marriages, which in quote is supposed to be something that you can afford, no, you are saying maybe at the appropriate time. You better just have someone to come with enough time. We are who say the Archbishop kind and not the full. But a idea that order that.
Yeah,
me. What I saw while you're being forced to say, go and marry something else. Marry within your means. But what is your means? If you cannot feed yourself 3 square meals plus snack and provide for yourself a befitting shelter, not a single room, you were down with them, down your them. If you can't do that as a man and you support any woman that supports you to marry her, it's a wicked witch that will destroy your future. Stand on your leg. I support you. When you stand, go ahead and marry.
All right. Thank you very much.
I'll say that for now.
Thank you very much. Cancer Lutro Namuteni Kano. Crystal Desi say you say crown you be account to cry or say banks need be man loan set amount for Fanko worry. Or hima STJ say then Amoyamna say they say I worry boni be any free a man who me patro yena Bandes bread as a Bandes bread say mimi de be bread Bandes Gary makes Bandes bread no they are boom 2 pound bet me soaking so na Ose
Bandes bread no
that the rough and Gary makes it is a bread ne Gary it's no pie we are no dey soaking councilor me that say nyamisha oh David kinde time as 1 pound David mission yeah for 5 minutes a year
Olambacho the main cases we say the gusu din command na prostrate no command gusu kan afromas be me bia amfa 0277 609 604 Nyina International Conference Center. Here call for Ghana on it.
Thank you very much. All right. I was for Yedi Juma de SC Ewaha Yabeda Bandes Gary makes in a Bandes bread as say or my Gary bread and then okay, on Professor Kobi Mensa so as so be kan ho now yetimidi djumadi ebre Mr. Boaben dan Boaben watimi krase wuti nyame ensha yedi djumadi ni sina King David atwaso na nyame aduma Tuesday yebeto aso midi Ola Michael and this has been Entertainment Review Yakram
Peace FM.